When you're ready.
Hey, welcome to He-Maniacs Live. We are all He-Maniacs. You have your regular hosts here, Mike, Jay, and AJ, but with Jay, not for long. He's got to go handle something.
I'm going to pop in and out, guys, but I will be here. Definitely excited about everything we're going to be talking about today. So, yeah, it's going to be, I mean, this is the time of our lives, guys. This is the time of our lives.
It really is. Party like it's 1999.
More like 1987, but
and we can even talk about that. Like, what do we like better and stuff like that. But all right, so do you got to run, Jay, and you'll bounce back in?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. I'll back as quickly as I can. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. Oh, he's gonna stay with us just on mute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, there he goes. So, Mike, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I had an amusement park ride last night. It was pretty interesting. Went and saw the movie in 4DX, which I've never experienced a 4DX film.
I haven't either. Yeah.
I just booked it because it was the only one that was showing on Wednesday at the time. AMC ended up adding Wednesday time slots later. I probably could have canceled and went to AMC, which would have been fine. But I also went to Regal because I wanted to see what they'd have. And then supposedly they had the sword, but sadly it sold out. But I did get the castle and I did get the throne.
Nice.
So I'm stoked on that. Yeah, $130 later. But
not so nice.
All right. But it was good. It's a way to experience that movie, man. Like, you know, and they're taking off in the ship to go back to Eternia, like your seat's going like this. And then you're like, when they're flying, fighting, you know, your seat's doing this. So it's kind of hard to keep up with the action because you're just like, oh crap, like you're moving.
Does it actually stay put? Like if it's a slow dialogue scene? Okay, yeah. So at least you
actually, it was really cool. So, you know, in the very beginning and Zor's flying over, you know, the flyover Zor feel. And you're just it's kind of like it's like, what was that? The soaring over USA or soaring over the world at Disneyland or Disney California. I don't know if they have that in Disney World too.
No, but I think I've seen a YouTube video of it.
So it had that feel to it.
But let me preface it this way: after 2 hours and 20 minutes, were you ready to get off?
Oh yes, my butt. So every time there's like lasers, anytime there's like swords clashing, your butt rumbles, right? And your back rumbles. And it literally felt like a massage chair where it's like punching your back. And then there's these little things right behind your ear. Lasers shoot, it's blowing freaking air at your ear. Like, I'm like, oh my God. And then there's like parts where, of course, there's crashing and dust and smoke. And smoke fills like it's got to be like dry ice because it dissipates real fast, but it comes up real thick, and you're like, "Whoa, what the hell?" Like all of a sudden, the theater's filling with smoke, and then it dissipates real fast.
I don't know if I'd ever want to do
lights
that.
Coming off the sides. It was crazy. I felt bad because it was my wife's first time seeing it, and that's how she had to see it.
Oh no, she probably has back pain. She probably had a seizure.
Right. She enjoyed the film though, so she said, "Hey, you know, she liked it." She's like, yeah, for you know, a Masters Universe film. She's like, I enjoyed it. I was like, nice.
I actually went with my wife to a Regal. It wasn't 4D, but it had this great. It was a great theater with the lounge seats. You know, you press the button and your feet go up.
That's what I wanted. So they have that at the AMC. I'm going to go today. In about 4 hours from now, I have a screening. It's the Dolby, where the Dolby has like the nice, comfy recliners. Your feet go up.
Yeah. And my wife, she said that she really liked the movie, and she said she really liked the action. So I was very happy because it's the first Masters of the Universe content she really enjoyed, and she was really into it. I could tell. So
nice.
All right, let's say hello to everyone in the chat. Starting with Warren. Hi, Three Musketeers saw the Motu movie on June 3rd, UK premiere, and it was an awesome, fun film. Nice. June 3rd, UK premiere. Was that the one where Nicholas went to? And I guess so, right? I think Travis Knight, Nicholas.
I'm like, June 3rd was just yesterday. So were they in UK
Oh,
yesterday?
oh no, June 3rd. You're right. Jeez, that was in May. Never mind. I tell you, these last few weeks was a blur to me. And then so everyone in the chat, if you could try to keep spoilers out of the chat, we just wanted to say that up front. So the movie doesn't officially come. I know it comes out at different times depending on what country you're in. It doesn't officially come out until Friday here, even though there was some early screenings tomorrow. And we realize a lot of people haven't seen the movie yet and are excited about it. And they're saying, oh, I'm going to see it with my family Friday, or I see so many comments, or I'm going to see it Saturday, or they're going to go see it Sunday. So everyone just try to keep in mind that a lot of people haven't seen the movie, and we're going to do the same thing. And
yes. Yeah. I told AJ I will try my best. No major spoilers. I might slip out something here or there, not thinking about it, but I will try my best to not spoil anything for any of you guys. I want you to experience it the way we got to experience it back at the LA premiere, where it was like nobody had seen it really. So that was really cool.
Yeah. And we're gonna have to, by the way, keep an eye on chat once Jay's ready to come in, or our chat. All right, Captain Clawful is here. You know, ever since he joined that first He-Maniacs stream, he hasn't missed one. Hi guys, saw the movie last night in the UK with the wife and kids. We all loved it. The villain's costume design was so good. Beastman and Trapjaw, wow.
Yes.
We'll be going again at the weekend. Yes. I agree.
Yeah, Beastman and Trapjaw, two of my favorite villains in that film. They looked so good. Their scenes are really fun. So, yeah, definitely enjoy it.
They even have... Yeah, this is a spoiler. They even have the right accessories, right?
Yes.
I mean, those two are spot on. Collector Phil, big ups to the Motu Musketeers in chat. The time is upon us all. Across the world, we shall witness the power of Grayskull. I'll be watching at the best theater here in Tokyo. The world is ours now. It is, guys. That's why I keep saying that. That's not dumb. It's a great song. Huge fan of Prince. 1999. Party like it's 1999. Because we really don't know. We won't get into it, but there's been some dismal box office projections. So right now, you remember the Goonies, Mike? This is our time. This is our time. Well, this is our time. Right now, we're in the moment. It's officially not released yet here in America, right? It's tomorrow, June 5th. This is our time. So celebrate, party hardy. Ryan's in the house. You know, Captain Clawful and now Ryan. So many good friends. Saw the movie last night and will again tonight and Saturday. Ryan, not Sunday? What kind of fan are you?
I mean, I'm right there with him. I got last night, today, tomorrow. I'm seeing it twice tomorrow, back to back.
Whoa!
Yeah, 1 o'clock and 4:30.
With the same people, or with a different
1 o'clock
crowd?
is by myself, and then I bought out a row for 4:30, and I got 5 out of 6 going. So I got one more ticket if anyone else wants to go. If you're in San Diego.
And when is that? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
You got the row? Wow.
I bought the row, yeah.
Oh.
And then Saturday again, and then back to work Sunday.
Oh, you got a nice string of days off, man. Especially after Motuniverse. It's nice that you can do that so quickly. Like in my old job, before I was laid off, they wouldn't let that much vacation happen clustered, so soon. Yeah. So,
yeah, luckily, my work is like, if you have vacation, you can use it. Just you might run out. So
that's awesome.
You get this much for the year and use it when you have it.
So you could even do it all sequentially if you wanted to? Wow.
Yeah. If I wanted to do like a month off, I could do a month for sure.
That's nice.
Wouldn't be very cool to everybody if I did that, but yeah.
But technically you could, like a trip to Europe or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Masters Universe Classic is in the house. First off, the most important thing, congrats with Motuniverse, guys. You absolutely deserve it, and it really warms my heart, especially Mike being emotional. That was so lovely to see. Are we talking about him and Alan?
Yeah, me and Alan, I think he probably watched that. So I watched the Eternia 4 live podcast that Jay recorded, and I was talking about my Alan experience, and man, I lost it. It all just kind of hit me, and yeah, I got very emotional. Like I pretty much cried on stage, which was kind of weird. I don't ever cry about anything, so that was
Alan. Alan was a joy, and I feel so blessed because Jay forgot to record. I was the moderator of a panel with the Filmation panel, right, on Saturday, and Jay forgot to record it. He was like, "Sorry, man, too many things going on."
What?
But luckily, Jamie recorded it and sent me all the videos for it, which I have on my phone, and I'm like, "Thank you so much."
We'll have to upload those to Motuniverse as well. Then, yeah, I have a bunch. He put a bunch of Wii transfers to me. Yeah, so Jamie hooked it up with that. He recorded me with Mike Young too, which was awesome.
Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, he was invaluable, especially for the ones that weren't recorded. Was the Revolution panel recorded, Mike?
Yeah, there was at least some clips that I saw. Teddy talking about wanting. Who did he want? He wanted someone for. Damn, now I'm like blanking out. But he wanted somebody, and it ended up being Tim. And then he's like. He's like, I could get so and so, but I guess we'll go with Tim.
That sounds like his running joke. Thanks, Masters Universe Classic. So plenty more videos to come, and probably a month or so break, and then I'm sure there'll be early teases for Mootuniverse 2027. Oh, look who's in the house. Mossman Sean, 3 of the coolest guys in the universe, or there was 3. Yeah, that's right. Jay was here. You guys all saw it. Unlike the last 2, Jay was here. He wasn't AI. Mossman Sean, so nice. All these guys we got to meet at Mootuniverse, and
did you see Sean's setup? I was so
the frame. The frame. Yes. Yeah, because Sean had said it was his first con. And he, like Mike, I like Jay, I think like all of us, found out that the best parts, he actually framed everything from the con. Cool. The program, the bag, the VIP, everything. It's just, and the shirt. And the shirt. Yeah. So Moss... Cool, I think I'm speaking correctly for Mossman Sean, where he felt like the best thing about the con was meeting everyone and the relationships and the friendships we made, right? I think Mossman Sean was saying something basically that it's hard to make friends as adults. I find it the same way. You have less of an opportunity.
Right.
And here we have, we all speak a common language at Motuniverse. We all speak a common theme, and that unites us, brings us all together, and that was the best part for me too. And I met so many wonderful people there, and it's funny, Mossman Sean. So He-Maniacs.com just started a what do you call it? Patreon. Literally like 2 days ago. For the longest time I resisted, right? But then Joe at Motuniverse made a nice PayPal me, said, look, you've worked so hard throughout the years. You've provided so much content. I just want to give back. And I was like flustered. I didn't know what to say. And, but he convinced me that it's okay if people want to contribute, if people can't afford it, they won't, they won't. Right. And, and no one's being guilted to. So long story short, Joe convinced me to do it, and Sean was the first one to join. So thank you, Sean, and such a great guy. Can't wait to see you next year. I wish we were doing this like monthly so we can all like get together. I know,
right? That's true.
Yeah. All right, Masters Universe Classic. Also, thanks for no spoiler, guys. Oh, Jay's ready. Come on, trying to add him to the stage. There we go. He's here, guys.
We got a small moment before they get back because they put me on hold because I'm doing a request for some emergency search. Just I'm dealing with life again, guys. I'm dealing with life again. It wasn't all Motuniverse for all of us. We had to real life gets back onto us. But I like what AJ and what Mike were saying. I want to take a really, really quick opportunity to thank everybody who, gave up their time and their weekend, 2 weekends ago, to really bring Motuniverse to life, and all the volunteers, everybody who was there, and everybody who really has been sharing clips and photos and everything that's been happening. It was an incredible time. And I can only speak for myself, but I'm pretty sure that it's pretty much, the whole team. We want to thank everybody who attended. I mean, if you guys really did make this happen, and it really was a celebration of Master of the Universe. And honestly, if I don't think any of us really realized just how many people wanted to celebrate it, and we're so excited that it all happened. So I'll probably be pulled in any second, but I'm here until that happens. But yeah, guys. But I did want to give a huge shout out to He-Mania.com, because without AJ's help and sponsorship, really, this would none of this would be possible. But we also had so many other sponsors who helped us out throughout the whole process. But I think we all have to give a round of applause and a huge thank you to Mike of Attorney Royalty for having this dream and just making this absolutely possible.
A fever dream
actually came true.
Literally was. I never in my wildest dreams never thought that would come to fruition after being rejected by Kickstarter. I thought that was just dead in the water.
That kind of stuff takes a village in this community, man. Yeah. It's the right formula to have a dream like that, Mike.
I mean, a thank you right back to you, Jay, for having the confidence in me to take on this task of creating this con, and you, AJ, for backing us and having trust in both of us to do what you did, and all the hard work you've put in to get Amazon on board and Dark Horse on board and all these major players for us. So yeah, thank you guys, both of you as well, because without you two, this was the creation of He-Man, it wasn't just Mark Taylor, right? So
yeah. It's a good.
This was
as AJ said, it takes a village to do this. We no one person can make something happen. It's impossible. Right. We all fed off each other. We all supported each other. At the end of the day, no matter what happened, there's going to be disagreements. There's going to be issues that arise. But the way we handled it, and the way that everybody, came together to make something truly special. This is truly something special. And it's not over. There's still a whole year full of Master Universe, and tonight, a lot of people are going to be able to see what that means to them for at least 39 years waiting for this film, and now here we are. We're reaping the benefits, and the early reviews are mostly positive. There's a lot of naysayers out there, people who just don't understand it, which I get. I understand they don't get it, but you know what? Surprisingly, a lot of the early people who had doubts seem to be changing their tune. It's really encouraging, and who knows where we end up from here. But at the end of the day, I think it's changed a lot of people's minds about what it is to make a movie in 2026.
Yep. All right, back to the chat. We have, this is what we were on right before Jay popped in. Also, thanks to No Spoilers, guys. I understand it is possible. It's possible for me not to see them over time, and I don't expect you not to talk about the movie. So I understand 100,000%. I'm sure you understand. Yeah, but we also
next He-Maniacs, we're talking spoilers galore. We give you a week, okay?
Yes, yes. And you know what's funny? It's always someone like a week in, that says spoilers. And it's like, come on, guys.
It's like, if you're really, we're He-Maniacs here. We're crazy about Motu. We'll give you a week to watch the movie. If you can't watch it the first week, come on now.
Yeah, you'll find a way. Like the premiere, and being able to go to the premiere and Motuniverse and stuff like that. But especially the premiere, it was like when I was talking to my wife about it, I'm like, it's not just going to see the Super Bowl and watch your favorite team play, but it's going to the Super Bowl invited by your favorite team and hang out with your favorite team, before the game and after the game. Right. And it's like, even if you can't afford it, you find a way to afford it.
And then
you know?
after it's done, being like, okay, now don't say anything for 2 weeks. And you're like, oh.
I know, that was rough. Ryan says, I got the Castle popcorn bucket. It's cool.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's in the living room. I should go grab it. Hold on.
Everywhere.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go grab it.
Put everywhere. You got candy, you got popcorn, you got freaking drinks, you got even place for nachos if you want it. It's freaking.
I think it was $65. I saw it last night, and I just can't. Jobless, I just can't.
If I see that sword, though, I'm grabbing it. I don't care.
Yeah.
That sword is mine.
Well, my wife decided to buy me the Skeletor cup, which was like $22, and I took a picture of it. It's nice. It's actually I should have it, but it's like soft rubber around it. It feels almost like a latex mask around the cup in a way. Yeah, it feels like a leather football or something like that. It's really wild.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cup.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Oh, here we go.
Somebody's flexing here. What's going on, Mikey? What are you doing?
Show off.
Right. I got this thing last night.
Oh, he got it. The throne. You taking it out? Wow.
I don't know if I want to fully take. Why not? Maybe
It's
later.
like the second time we've seen that in real life.
I know, right? That's kind of crazy. It's like, oh, I've already seen this.
Does this one have batteries, or you have to put batteries in it?
That's a good question. I think you have to put batteries in it.
There's not a tab to pull.
Yeah, no, you got to put batteries in it. And then this guy, which this thing is sealed though. I don't know. Should I open it? Questionable.
You just blew your wad at the movie, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was telling AJ it was
found the sword?
$130.
Dang.
But I got 2 large popcorns though.
Did you find the sword?
Oh, my wife just handed this to me.
That's so awesome.
There you go.
Oh, what a sweetheart. Thank you, honey. I love you. So
That
this
thing is
guy's
awesome, too.
this guy's is like rubber. It feels like a football. It's soft. It's soft, hard rubber. It's not plastic. It's really wild. It feels like an action figure. That's what it feels like.
Cool.
And it was only $22.
Feels like an
So
action figure.
yeah, it's awesome. So
Yeah, that cup is awesome.
she must be
I almost
watching.
got that cup too. I was this close, and I'm like, okay, I already spent 130. Maybe I should pump the brakes a little bit.
I bet you're gonna get it before the weekend is over.
I know, right? I'm going
Yeah.
4 more times, so
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to resist.
Everybody seen the sword? Like
I haven't
sold
seen the
out.
sword yet.
no.
oh,
it
we
was
sold out. God
Yeah,
damn it.
I went and I asked the guy. I even had the lady check the back. I'm like, can you just double check? She's this little sweet girl was like, okay, I'll go look. Nope.
But there were some people that were refused the buckets, Mike.
That's what our He-Man, Jeremy from Heroic Armor Works, said that he went to an AMC and they basically denied him. He was pissed. So much so he left. He's like, I don't want to watch the movie after I can't even get my bucket, which that's crazy.
It is crazy. They were saying that they can't sell it prior to opening day, and because it's an early screening. I still would have seen the movie. There's no way I'm walking out of that. I mean, not over a popcorn bucket, but to each his own.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, but you're lucky you were able to get it. Yeah. Regal was okay about it.
Yeah, they had a bunch. That was the last castle. So I literally got their last castle, but the throne, they had a bunch. I think the throne take off.
So Mustafar Farweez says, I saw it this morning, loved it. I laughed, cried. It had everything I imagined and was hoping for and more. As a huge He-Man fan, I loved it. You know what? I feel the same way, guys. I have a confession to make, and maybe I'm going to get some booze. I love. Oh, let me pull this out. Oh, that looks awesome, Mike.
Yeah, this is really cool. I mean, who would have thought that this would be a popcorn bucket?
Yeah, I laugh. I mean, it's technically has a compartment.
Like I guess I can get my hand in there. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous as a
feel like
popcorn
Fisto right there.
a popcorn bucket, but not. So, The Battle Cat one too, you know.
Yeah.
So what was I saying? So I love the 1987 Masters of the Universe film, but I don't know about you, Mike, but I love this one so much more. It took me two times to watch it, and I adored it. I adored that 87 movie for 39 years, but this one eclipses it by leaps.
When the 87 movie came out, I was 7. So I was a little disappointed. I was like, this isn't He-Man. Like, this isn't, where's,
Prince Adam.
Like all this, where's Prince Adam? Like, where's everything, right? It just didn't feel, the whole thing took place on Earth. I didn't even like the Grayskull at the time. I was like, that's not Castle Grayskull.
But it grew on you.
It took a long time. It wasn't until probably the early 2000s. I think it came out on DVD in 2001 or so. And when I bought the DVD and I watched it, and I really started to, I watched it over and over because I started to love it. So it really became a favorite in my early 20s.
Yeah. Oh, it grew with me too. I was very frustrated with a child. I was frustrated with the way Skeletor looked, and you can see the mesh in the nose, and
right.
And how Beastman looked, and these other villains I didn't know, and where was Orko, and but after a while, just like Gwildor, you're pissed off.
Sarad was one of my favorite. Yes. I was like, he looks so badass, and then they kill him off in 2 seconds. Like, come on.
But they kept Karg alive. You know?
Exactly. Which I couldn't. Karg looked like my grandma, so I was like, what the hell?
A prettier version, let's say. He has that, Beethoven hair.
Yeah.
Gwildor will never die. Gwildor is alive. Gwildor.
Yeah, and Gwildor used to creep me out.
Who was that?
Eternios, good to see you. Go check out his Facebook page. Hi, guys. Gonzalo from Eternios, going to see the movie for the first time in a few hours. This is exactly why we got to keep it spoiler-free, because we are not going to ruin. Even Mike won't. I know he won't. I have faith in Mike. Yep, exactly. Warren, High Three Musketeers new Motu premiere June 3rd. UK premiere was awesome. Fun, few funny bits and surprises. Happy J, Crunchy Nut, He-Man wink.
What's a crunchy nut?
It's a J thing.
Those are my emojis. They're my custom emoji.
I'm like, well, what's a crunchy nut? I'm gonna have to go in your chat and look and see what that is.
You got to see what that is. Yeah.
You can't unsee it when you do.
Once you've seen, you cannot unsee.
God Ravage, hello, seeing it tonight. That's awesome. God Ravage, take as many people as you can. We really need a strong showing. If there's any chance of getting more of these movies, people really need to represent this weekend. They need to go as much as you can, as much as you can afford. We have Cowabunga Dude in the house. What's up? Seeing Masters tonight. Nice. What do they call?
Sorry, go ahead.
What do they call tonight, guys? I mean, I know Wednesday's the advanced screening. Friday it actually comes out here.
A pre-screening.
I think this is the early. This is the early screen, not screening. I guess the early show. I think this is like
early release. Yeah,
it's a pre-show.
Normally they're like late. Like back in the day, it used to be Thursday at midnight. That was the earliest. Yes. Now they're today I'm seeing it at 4:00. So.
I think those are called preview. I think it's preview night. I believe it is called preview night. I think that's what it's called.
We have Alex Valdez in the house. If this movie does well, the sequels are guaranteed. Well, yeah, if it does $1 billion, they're going to make a ton of these. Absolutely. Oscar, saw it at AMC yesterday. Loved every second of it. Was able to track down the Power Sword Cup at Regal 15 minutes away. That's awesome. Very lucky. Mega J, did you see it again? I know you saw it at the premiere.
I will be seeing it twice, just like Mike. I'm going. I'm going as many times as I can. Basically, tomorrow I'm going to go see it with my brother and a whole bunch of friends, and then Saturday is a birthday party for one of my other friends, and we're going to go have dinner, and then we're going to go see it. And again, whoever says, "Have you seen it yet?" I'll just say no. I'll just say no. let's go.
Let's
We'll say yes, let's go again.
You can say, you know what? I really don't want to go, but if you pay for me, I'll go with you.
I'm paying
The
for
friends that
myself.
are going with me on Friday, they're like, so when we see it with you, it's going to be your 5th time? And I was like,
All
yeah,
good.
it's
You know
okay.
what? I'm happy to fund another movie. I am more than happy to put another movie on the plate.
Yes.
And everybody stay to the final scene. Do not get up off your freaking seat. Stay
The
exactly where
end
you
credits, like the
Stay where you
end
are.
credits.
Yeah, I made my wife even stay. I'm like, we got to wait till after the credits, you know? Masters of the Universe Classic says AJ's no spoiler review was brilliant. Oh, thank you. And really well done. Thank you. Yes, if you want to check that out, it's on the He-Mania.com YouTube channel. And I'm probably going to do a spoiler review sometime this weekend. So
Yeah. I'm doing a non-spoiler review for my YouTube channel tonight after seeing the movie for a 3rd time. So I really and I'm going by myself, so I can really just hone in, take in the details. I already found some Easter eggs that I didn't see at the premiere, so I was really stoked.
But you can't talk about it in your non-spoiler.
There's good Easter eggs, guys.
Yeah.
But spoiler review coming this weekend as well. Yes.
Okay. The Moss Man Sean says, I snuck over to our Cinemark at lunch and grabbed a Castle and Metal popcorn bucket.
Those metal ones are really cool too.
Yeah.
Has the lenticular on there.
Oh, it doesn't have. It's not embossed. Maybe I was looking at a different one.
Oh, there's some there's the one that it's like a blue and red, and it has a lid that opens, and it has a lenticular of He-Man and Skeletor.
I think all the buckets are embossed. I believe they're all embossed, right? They have a slight raise and a little bit of
yeah, like this Red Hulk one is embossed. I know you can't see, but it's
right
you
there.
can see a little, yeah. And then Glass. I don't know if you guys were into the M. Night superhero trilogy.
Glass was a great film.
Another film that people like hated on, but I thought it was great. Yeah,
Glass was amazing.
Me too.
Was it a trilogy? I guess it was a trilogy, right?
It was Unbreakable. Glass. What was the second one?
I can't remember the name of
it.
It
was the one with the multiple personalities, Beast or something like that. What was it called?
Oh yeah, no, it was it wasn't the Beast is who is in the movie, but
character, right?
It's
I'm looking it up right now.
But yes, I know exactly. It was a 3-story arc, and it was really well done.
Yeah, and when the second movie came out, you had no idea it was a sequel to Unbreakable. They didn't bill it that way. That was the most marvelous thing. Yeah. Unbreakable trilogy. Oh, Split. It didn't even come up. Yeah. All right. And, we didn't finish Mossman Sean's statement. Going there tonight for the film. Going to try an AMC this weekend. Nice. Snell's World. I really loved Adams and Man at Arms story arcs. Yeah, me too. I love them all, guys. I don't really. I mean, do you have a weak one out of the bunch or a weak one? Weakest out of the bunch?
For me, it was Evelyn. I felt like Evelyn fell flat a little sometimes. If
I had to pick one, it would be Evil. I still remember I was down on Allison Brie. I wanted Lena Headey or someone a little more authoritative, in that role. And I thought the casting wasn't right, but I was ultimately happy with her. So.
Okay, I unfortunately have to agree. I thought they didn't do enough with Evelyn. I thought that she could have had so much more. You know what I mean? A little bit more about. And you know what? I'm not gonna. I literally just about said something, but knowing Evelyn's character, I think that's like I was expecting something to happen, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. Let's see. Ryan says word of mouth is the movie's best hope. Everyone spread the word to your non-Motu fans how great it is. Yep, absolutely, guys. When I went to the Wednesday advanced screening last night, there were more people in the popcorn line than in the theater. So I'm sad to report. There were a few people
going to see scary movie. Probably
there was. I would say together there was 15 people in a giant theater. So
wow,
doesn't bode well. And they were all around. Oh no, there was someone young, but it doesn't bode well. But I don't know. Fingers crossed. Absolutely, Ryan. Just keep telling everyone, take everyone, do what you can. Mike is in the house.
Hey-o.
I'm doing 4DX tonight. Rocking the seats.
Like, bring a pillow for your ass. It's a fun way to experience the movie. I'll give it that. It is fun, but man, it's
I do think that they've been hyping up tomorrow, right? I think that everyone's expecting. I know that there are a lot of people who always go preview night, but I think that a lot of people are expecting the weekend. So right now, everyone's seeing preview night, and there are a lot of empty, somewhat thin audiences for theaters. But I do believe that that's because a lot of people have just been heard June 5th, June 5th, June 5th, and it's been ingrained in people's heads. So my hope is that we're going to see some bigger numbers this weekend.
From your lips to Zor's ears. Gray Skull Zombie in the house. So excited to take my son to a 2 p.m. showing. Playing hooky from school. That's awesome. Good time to be alive, to be a He-Man fan.
Yes.
Yeah. It's awesome time. We have Rachel in the house from Facebook. The movie started yesterday, Wednesday the 3rd in Costa Rica, and it was amazing.
I have a feeling South America is going to be massive, because Master Universe has a really, really deep following in South America.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, it was like the people down there when they were doing the premiere tours. I think the energy was electric, as I understand it. So it's going to be good.
Yeah. Sight Beyond Sights in the house. Hey, gents, saw the movie Monday and then again on Wednesday. I loved it. Trapjaw was such a badass, and the post-credit. I'm not going to say that other part. No spoilers. Yes, the post-credits were great. I'd mentioned that in my non-spoiler review, and Mike, you might agree. I used to, as a Marvel fan, I used to get very excited, especially in Phase 1, about those Marvel end credit scenes. And now I don't give a damn, right? But because it just...
I still do.
You still do? Okay, for me, it lost its excitement. With each phase, and then after the Infinity Saga, I'm like, But, this was like Marvel Phase 1 again, leading to the Avengers. It was like so much excitement. I felt like I did. How many years was Avengers? 10 years ago?
2012,
wow,
almost 25.
Yeah,
almost 25 years, or 15 years ago.
15 years ago. I felt that giddy again, and I didn't think I would ever feel that giddy again. So,
yeah, the post-credit scene, lately they've been hit or miss. I hate the ones that are just a 2-second joke. But there was some good joke ones in there. I like, Spider-Man having Captain America telling you all the fun stuff.
That's fun. Yeah. But it doesn't get you worked up, but this gets you worked up. We have Glenn in the house. Apparently, according to the one video I saw, to be careful here, the movie actually only needs to make $100 million to break even due to some write-offs. So it all might not be lost for a sequel, even if it underperforms.
So the rule of thumb, at least from I don't know why, but my circle of friends likes to do these calculation things. So the rule of thumb on movies is you take the budget or whatever it is and you multiply it by 3 because of the advertising. And let me tell you, Mattel and Amazon have spared no freaking expense on this one. They're going to every influencer, every freaking part of the globe, and they are just like they're literally spending like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. And you know what? I really do hope it catches.
They're breaking world records. AJ, you got to see that
the
drone show that broke a world record.
Yeah, I don't know. 100 million to me, I kind of agree with Jay here. It seems low. I learned it's important to remember that when it says it grossed 50 million opening weekend, the theater gets like half of that. And then it depends on the country. It's a sliding scale, meaning China takes 75%. So every dollar or yen that is made there, only 25% of it goes back to the studio. In the States, it depends on the theater chain and the deal negotiated. And then every country, it could be 45%. So when you think about every dollar earned, they're not getting the full dollar. The theater gets half of that, sometimes more, sometimes less. And then you have to account for just not making the budget back. But as Jay said, all the promotional dollars. And so I think I would love it if it was 100 million, but I imagine it has to be more than that. We have Rachel again. People in cosplays, a Skeletor Bone Throne for pictures and personal collections in display. Yeah, that Bone Throne. Oh, the fact that I'm so upset. I'm not upset, but I wish you guys would have called me when Alan sat on there. You know, I have your video, thank you, but I wanted to see it in person.
It just
It was
we
such
needed
spur
to
of the
help him.
moment. Like they were
whole
literally
problem was
getting ready to leave.
but not only that, I think Mike and I just didn't want it to fall. Because
Yeah.
honestly, like if you watch several of the angles, like honestly, he was the one saying, "I want to sit on the throne,"
Yeah.
right? And we actually didn't expect that to happen. It was one of these just things that happened instantaneously, and he just wanted there. And
Well,
when he
we
was on
asked.
there,
Remember, we wanted him to.
Right.
I know, but
Yeah.
again, we didn't know if it was going to happen or not. But
Yeah, we didn't know. Yeah,
It was
that's
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah. His representative was like, "Oh, did you want to sit on the throne?" And we're like, "Yeah, we have the." And he's kind of like, "Oh, yeah,
I want to sit. I want to sit on
and
the
I
throne.
want to sit on it. Yeah, let's." And then
It was crazy.
freaking scooted on over there, all super fast.
Something you loved all your life, Mike. It's completely understandable and normal. I'm behind in these comments. Rachel did cry in the post-credit scene. You know what? I was tearing a tiny bit yesterday. I was so happy. Motu left me happy, emotional at the end. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying. I couldn't believe what I'm seeing. Still, hey fellows, Nick is in the house. Hey fellows, congrats on a successful con. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on the movie. Woo! We love it.
Yes, so much so I'm seeing it for a third time today.
Yeah,
It was
Fifth
okay.
tomorrow, sixth.
It was okay. Actually, Jay, we said it real quick, and maybe you want to say it real quick, or maybe you want to reserve to your second viewing. Mike and I can already confidently say, even though we love the 87 movie, this is better than the 87 movie. Are you ready to go there yet, or you need to see it?
I need to see it again because, as you know, I was watching it. My angle was just absolutely horrible. I still enjoyed what I saw, but
I get that.
yeah, I'll reserve that one until the next He-Maniacs, or maybe even we're probably going to talk about this on the Attorney of Four. So I'll probably reserve it until then. But for now, I'm just so happy that two movies exist in the last universe. Like that just blows. Oh, technically three. Like two live action, one cartoon, right? So I mean, like
yeah.
And Nick, he got to be next year. Nick's got to be there. I need him at that con.
Mike used Swiss transfer instead of WeTransfer now. It's much better. Blast for 30 days. Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Tell this guy. He's the one that's always using it.
Okay. Ryan Holmes says, hi, team. Hope you are well. I saw the Masters of the Universe movie today in the UK, and I was blown away. And I had a tear in my eye because it was fantastic, and the actors nailed it.
Nice.
Me too. Kiss My Grits, Florida is in the house. Hey guys, saw the movie last night and it was freaking awesome. My screening was sold out and everyone was laughing, clapping, crying, and I was even headbanging to the music, watching it again on Saturday. Sold out. That's great. Okay, so maybe it was just my area.
As I say, my theater was pretty full, and everyone jerking around, of course, was going like, yeah,
yeah, like it was some sort of like atmospheric experience, right?
Yeah.
Did they put like water in your face or something like that?
Yeah, yes, they did. There's
gross.
A part where they missed you. Yeah,
that is so gross. I'm sorry, but that's I would call assault.
I know they gave. So they gave out these mini posters, right? And I was like,
yeah, I get that too.
I ended up like having to fold it up. I was like, oh crap, my poster's gonna get wet. So I like quickly freaking rolled it up.
But I was so happy. I went to Regal too and got that mini poster. And I was so happy it wasn't the second poster because I got
that at Motooniverse.
From Motooniverse, yeah. Carlos from Facebook is in the house. Good to see you, Carlos. I was blessed to be invited to the premiere. Watched it a second time last night with the wife and kids at an early access showing, and the family loved it.
Nice,
awesome, Carlos.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. That AJ Lawrence is in the house. The movie must win the Oscar for great special effects. Amazing.
I don't know about special effects, but I don't think, I would think costume design and score for sure. Like last night, I was literally skipping out of the freaking theater going like, Eternia.
Don't do that, Mike. I'm kidding.
Let him have his fun.
I'm kidding.
American Idol, here I come.
Yeah.
We're all kids now.
Yeah, we are. Definitely, Kiss My Grit says definitely was not expecting so many nods to the 87 film. Yes, but they were great. By the way, prediction I gave to a friend of how our favorite... Okay, not going to say that. Moving on. We're just avoiding spoilers. Kiss My Grits. Amiga Cami. Hi, everyone. I saw the movie yesterday and absolutely loved it. So happy, Amiga, that you joined us and you loved it. We loved it too. Now the Futured Warrior Cool 360s in the house. Hey guys, movie was fantastic. Saw twice last night in IMAX.
Wow.
A He-Man's fan's dream come true. God bless Travis Knight. I agree with you. Zor bless Travis Knight. Both screening. I went last night. Everybody cheered. That's great. That's great. Future Sea Warrior. Maybe you could put in the chat. Was it upscaled? Because I know usually with IMAX, it's filmed with IMAX cameras, right? Which has like 10 times the resolution. So did it look upscaled to you? I'm just curious how it played on a big IMAX screen. Let's see. We'll try to get through these here.
Is the IMAX a limited engagement? Like, do we know that?
Yeah, I think it's just the first weekend, I think.
Yeah, they're changing probably to there's another action movie that
Supergirl, I think. Supergirl? Yeah.
So we got like 2 weeks luck. You know, the fact that they cut Grogu early for it was pretty crazy.
I don't think I've seen that ever happen before.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy too? And we'll circle back to it, but we definitely got to talk about the reactions between The Mandalorian and Master Universe, because there's a lot to talk about there.
Yeah, a good one. Jason Jones, did I catch a live from Facebook? Yes, you did catch a live.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. Holy crap, you're here. We're so happy you're here. Let's go to Carlos. Thank you for bringing Motu back to Southern Cali. It was an awesome weekend, Carlos. That's awesome. It was. And hopefully it'll just keep coming back every year. And with every movie, hopefully.
We want this to be like Batman back in the 80s, man. Remember, every 2 years we had a Batman movie. It's going to be freaking awesome.
That's right. Until the Mr. Freeze and George Clooney kind of killed it for a while.
The bat nipples killed it. The bat nipples freaking destroyed it. It was as soon as the nipples came in there.
Joel Schumacher and the bat skates. Remember?
Oh my
god! Who killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. You guys don't remember?
Yes.
The Ice Age. William Lockwood. Yes, William Lockwood is in the house. It lived up to what He-Man should be. I didn't take itself too serious. So loved it.
Yeah.
Or it didn't. Yes. Yes. We got Easter eggs. We're going to skip that comment. Snellsworth says, I got a castle, battle cat, and thrown popcorn buckets. He spent more than you, Mike.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's got to be almost $200 right there then.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Wow. Super chat.
Super chat. How do we have a super chat?
I don't know. Who is that's got to be Jay.
It could be from Otuniverse.
Otuniverse
Could be.
Yeah.
Can do it.
Do you know what? I did link. I don't know. I did link. We just started. We talked about it in the beginning. We have a Patreon for He-Mania, and I linked YouTube to it. I don't know if I had to do more.
We saw Black Angus at the premiere, so good to see you, Black Angus. Always good to see you. And
congrats to a fantastic inaugural Motuniverse, and it was an honor and a privilege to meet you fine folk at the premiere. It's incredible watching the world discover this film and the world of Eternia. Yeah.
So Black Angus is a writer for television and movies. So the fact that he enjoyed it, I think that speaks a lot of volumes.
Nice.
Super nice guy too.
Oh yes.
Super nice guy.
Yeah. Thank you for the super chat.
Yep. Let's see. Future Warrior. Cool. I got the AMC He-Man Skeletor Lenticular He-Man movie cup. That's the one you were talking about, Mikey. And Castle Grayskull and Skeletor and He-Man moving on the cup. All right, let's see. I know we got to go through the house. Oh, look who's in the house. Breath. I got to, I saw him twice. When did we meet? We met in the lobby. We met at or we saw each other at the airport, I think. Yeah, we were leaving like at the same time or something like that. Where do I go to? And it was so awesome to meet him. Giraffe. Am I always pronouncing that right? Giraffe, or is it giraffe?
I think it's giraffe.
I think it's
Giraffe.
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 It's like Tony Tiger. Great.
Well, yeah, then it's not j, right? It's like
Yeah,
a GIF and GIF.
It's a giraffe.
Where do I go for Motu merch? Target, Walmart? Nah, it's Regal and then AMC, babe. Seriously.
Right now, yeah.
It seems like that's the future to keep movie theaters alive. They're exclusive merch because no one's putting popcorn in that throne.
Well, you know what's crazy is the Regal I had the Mandalorian popcorn bucket for like, I think it was 30% off. And there was tons of them. And I was like, oh man. Meanwhile, the castle is selling out.
If people can wait, there might be some even deals on eBay. A lot of times this happens where everyone the people want them will spend anything on eBay, and then people get buyer's remorse or just leftovers. And next thing you know, you could get a good deal.
Right.
So, Glenn, we haven't gotten any merch in UK cinemas.
Oh man,
that sucks.
It does.
You know what really sucks, guys? This movie isn't playing in France. It's not. Yeah. What? Yeah, I was close to writing an article about it. Something to do about streaming. Like if a movie comes in a theater, they have some sort of law or ordinance that you have to wait like 16 weeks before it can stream. So it's just going to stream on Amazon over there. And yeah, it's a real bummer. What?
It does suck.
Stealth World says Cinemark sold me a Castle Grayskull popcorn bucket 2 weeks ago in a theater. Yet AMC was blocking people yesterday.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Speaking of merch, can I just do a shameless plug right now, just for because I think people don't know this, and it's really important that we do. So together with Retro Rags, Motuniverse has actually put together a very special commemorative T-shirt, and it's up available right now for pre-order. And this, of course, is in commemoration of Motuniverse and
the fact that it was
established in 2026.
That back is not correct. It's going to be different.
It's going to be updated. But what I'm trying to say is like after the graphics get fully upgraded, basically, guys, you can, and it comes in multiple different colors. It's going to be freaking just a wonderful commemorative shirt, celebrating Motuniverse and of course Master Universe for this year. It has the artwork of Ken Coleman. And honestly, it's a wonderful shirt, and I'm just previewing this now. We're actually going to have it on the site very, very soon. I just want to take the opportunity to because we were talking about merch anyway, so I just want to take a really quick opportunity to let everybody know about that. So
that's right. So that shirt and the other two art shirts, the one from Nino and the one from JP, we're going to let them run. It's going to be a limited run until probably the end of June. So if you guys want them, get them now, because once they're gone, they're going to be gone.
And they will never be. And these 3 shirts will never be printed again. This is the only time they're all exclusives for the very first Motuniverse. And this is just in thanks for everybody who attended. That way you can have a piece of a memory to take home with you. So that's it.
Very nice.
Shameful plug.
Shameful plug.
Absolutely shameful.
Let's see. Should we get into the news? Let me see if I'm missing, because I know we're behind in the chat. This always happens. And you know what? Everyone's so excited to talk about the movie, And the 87 Masters Universe Classic says there really wasn't a Prince Adam. Nope. That was a big problem for us.
You might have to start jumping.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going to go through these really quick and see if we see anyone new.
I usually just highlight people that we haven't said hi to yet.
Yeah. Gilfy Girthy guitarist preview night.
I love that name. That's awesome. It is called preview night. Yes, I believe that's true. I believe it is called preview.
Pre-sales was poor, but I'm seeing my theaters fill up for today and tomorrow. Good. Hopefully, it performs stronger than projected. Yes.
Is that because you work at a theater? I'm guessing that's why you're saying. I'm guessing that's why you're saying that. So that's awesome.
Well, you could also pop in just if you're curious. You just go on the Regal, look up your own theater, and go to buy more tickets, but don't complete the sale, and you can see what seats are available.
That is true.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think Edward Scissorhands.
Yep.
At 3:34.
Seeing it tomorrow. Edward Scissorhands is in the house. Seeing it tomorrow. Haven't been this excited for a movie since 1990. I've waited 40 years for this. What was in 1990? Edward Scissorhands. Or was it Edward Scissorhands? It might have been that movie.
It might have been, yeah, actually, it might have been Edward Scissorhands. But
yeah. We have Studio Grayskull in the house. I wanted Star Wars and got Spaceballs. I wanted James Bond and got Austin Powers. I'm sorry, but all this comedy in Motu is not for me. Well, I mean, to each his own, right? And not every iteration is going to appeal to everyone. And
I had someone tell me in my comments about my post from the movie, they said it was the most cringe movie they'd ever seen, and I must be into cringe. And I said, huh, okay, interesting.
You're into cringer.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to get into that because there's a lot of opinions, but that's okay. It's okay to have opinions.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said, hey, well, sorry you couldn't enjoy a fun film,
Look, in my top 10 favorite movies of all time, one of them is Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, some people loathe that movie. I loved it. I thought it was perfectly paced, perfectly balanced, and had some great emotional moments that would make you tear up, and then went to comedy. And there was enough space in between where I could feel both. Mm-hmm. But it's not for everybody, A
lot of people are comparing this to Thor Ragnarok, and I love Thor Ragnarok. There are a lot of people who do not like Thor Ragnarok. So it is each to his own.
Keno VA Creative says the theater was packed last night, and it looks like most times are filling up here in LA. We need a number 1 this weekend. Oh, that'd be awesome, please. Some places are projecting it at number 3 behind not just Scary Movie, but an indie horror movie. So
Backrooms.
Yeah, I think so. It's done crazy amounts of money already. Clint says, I finally saw the movie. So spoil away, guys. Clint, there's a lot of people in the chat.
Clint, thank you so much for coming to the show. I was shocked that you were only there for like half a day. It was crazy that when we learned that. And you know what? Your burger did not go to waste. Both AJ and Sean, they appreciated it, and I had the fries. So
actually, Clint, I didn't have a Battle Burger, and that was my only time I've ever had a Battle Burger. So I appreciate you bringing those in, and it was good cold. There's a picture of me and Sean eating your burgers,
enjoying the burgers,
enjoying them. I was
them.
going to say, how you liked it?
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really good.
Right, it was good.
Yeah. Ryan says, it wasn't for me, guys. I wanted to see Battle Cat, wanted to see his transformation. I got to be careful here. Okay. So it wasn't for him, and that's okay. Did we talk to Super C-Lo yet? I was blessed to be invited to the premiere in Hollywood. Oh, you were there with us. Saw it a second time last night with the wife and kids at an early access showing, and the family absolutely loved it. Nice. I think we already showed Jason, but we'll show him again from Facebook because it's just a nice compliment. AJ, Mike, and Jay, a bunch of stand-up dudes. If he would have said assholes, I would have just left it there.
All good.
Nicotrona says seen it 3 times now. Wow.
Damn, he's got me beat.
Beat that, Mike. Each theater grew in numbers. Loved it. So very good. It grew in girth. Right, girthy guitarist? I think this is more of a walk-up ticket sale movie. Okay, yeah. Not those older generations, they don't pre-order tickets. Seriously, people in their 40s and 50s, a lot of them just still go up and buy it at the stand there. And I think you save money if you buy it right at the ticket booth, right? Isn't there usually some sort of fee?
So.
I don't.
I guess yes.
Yeah, the online fee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like $2.
I have the movie pass, so it deletes that, so I always forget. But yes, if you buy in advance and you don't have the movie pass, you have to pay. It's a couple bucks.
At the end of the day, if this gets great critic and audience reviews, it opens up the potential for the future, hopefully in film and television. Yeah.
Give me a Ram Man Fisto Mechanic spin-off show. I'm down.
We haven't talked to Kevin yet. Good to see you, Kevin. I saw Motu last night's advanced screening. It brought me back to the 80s when I was playing with my Motu figures while watching it on TV. Yes. That's what it brought me back to. I love the 87 movie, but it hasn't been 39. After this one, it hasn't been 39 years since I've saw a Motu movie. I haven't seen one yet, in a way, because 87 was such a departure. And then this one is the exact opposite. It's like, this is really the first Motu movie I've ever seen in my life. And I can't believe it. Let's see. Do we have anyone else? I'm sorry to skip some of you guys. Oh, here's a new one. The Fish Cut. Not sure if this was said yet. If you have T-Mobile, they give you a $5 Motu movie ticket with a code from their app. Oh, I got a 4D ticket, which is normally $30 for $5.
This has been reported by multiple people.
Micah just mentioned that to us.
Mentioned that this morning, which and that's confirmed. So that's amazing,
guys.
Prepare your butt, guy.
I have T-Mobile.
Fish Cut. Prepare your butt.
Well, then, you know what? You're going to see it twice, AJ.
Well, I already saw it twice, and I'm definitely seeing it. I'm definitely seeing it 3 times, but maybe I'll see it 4 times.
Yeah, there you go. You got a $5 ticket.
Yep. Oscar says we got to butter off Jeff Bezos with Motu merch. Well, you know what? It's distributed by Sony though internationally, and not Amazon. So I wonder how that. We got to butter. Who owns Sony? Let's see. Lemuria says, I'm so upset. Someone involved in the film posted on Threads a huge spoiler, including photos and a scene.
Talking about that all morning.
She just deleted it. People are mad. Yeah. We're not going to get into it, but because we don't want to ruin it for everyone else, but we feel your pain. You know,
we saw.
I think it's a bittersweet. I think it's more of a bittersweet thing. I think people would always want to see that in person. And unfortunately, it wasn't just photos. It was a bit of a video. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move.
Well, Mike and I were briefly talking about this, and everyone feels differently. Some people don't even want to watch the trailers, and then some people, and I remember this in Marvel, wanted to see the end credits before the film. If it was on YouTube and someone filmed it, they don't want to be surprised. Oh, yeah. So it really depends on the person. And but I begrudge the surprises I saw at the end of the movie. I would hate if someone spoiled that for me, because the joy that came to me, rushed in when I saw it for the first time and wasn't expecting it. I'm glad it was. So I feel sorry. Max Games and Toys. Hello, collectors. All right. Let's see. Anyone else that's new here? Oh, hang on. Technically, the 4th movie would be the first 3 episodes of 2000X called The Beginning, since they planned as a movie. Okay, so it'd be what? Secret of the Sword, 2000X, The Beginning. Oh, yeah. Or the 87 movie, 87. Then the 2000X. Yeah. You know, Revolution, with those 5 episodes, it plays like a movie. You know, just 2 hours long. Linda, I went with my family. The youngest was 37 and the oldest 70. And everyone loved the movie. Wow.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Let's see. Did we talk to Burly Ghost?
Yeah, we did talk to Burly Ghost a couple times.
As much as I love Filmation theme, okay, I'm seeing where this is going. I'm glad this film has an iconic theme of its own. Yes.
Yep. 100%.
It's almost like a national anthem for a country. I could really see the Eternia becoming like a national anthem theme, right?
Like the Eternian royalty has now adopted it as his national anthem. So
it's my national anthem. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, it fits marches, like a wedding march. It just fits. It's like the Star Wars A New Hope. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Let's see. Oh, I don't think we've talked to Wes England. Do you believe this movie is good for a 5-year-old? Well, there is PG-13 violence. So
there's PG-13 violence, and there's some like risque lines, but that'll go right over a 5-year-old.
Yeah, the lines will go over. The violence
when I was 5 years old, I was watching much more violent.
Yeah, I mean, I watched Predator when I was like
I think
6
we're.
or 7.
I think they'll be.
Well, it depends on the parent, right?
Yeah.
So,
But it is written for today's audience, in many ways. So I think they should be fine. I think they should be fine.
yeah, and just maybe talk and say it's make believe, because there are stabbings, no blood, but stabbings. Let's see, Kim, we didn't talk to yet. Oh, hang on, wrong one. How did I just jump off of Kim?
He went all the way to the bottom somehow. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, I clicked on Kim and went all the way to the bottom. Yeah. Wow. We have a lot of people here. Okay, here we go. We got to go through this quick.
348.
Hang on. Here we go.
There it is.
Kim, saw the movie last night. Loved it. Dream come true. Going back tonight. Thanks,
Nice.
Kim. That is awesome, Kim. Thanks for being with us, too. CC Evid says, as an 80s baby, I grew up with He-Man. The movie is okay, but felt unsatisfied due to He-Man constantly being stripped of masculinity.
You know what? Anyway, I'm not really going to argue with that. Let's just move on.
Okay. Well, I do want to caveat, if everyone watches Filmation, there was an episode, was it The Collector? I forget what it was, where when Prince Adam wasn't He-Man, the person recognized Teela, the strongest, best fighter on Eternia. And I'll just say, revisit your Filmation cartoon, and remember, there was a line, it was called Visitors from Space, where someone else from Earth, other than Marlena, came and said, my mom has this great job in science and my dad is the cook at home, So it's very true to Filmation. So
you gotta also remember, this is an origin story. So this is He-Man finding out that he's He-Man. Like, he didn't know. So, there's learning curves and everything there. So just
Prince Adam would always be de-armed by Teela. Every time they're doing sword training, she would always whip that sword out of his hand. It was only as He-Man he was powerful. So, but
Adam has a different sort of power. This has been explored in multiple different versions. Revolution and Revelation really did a great job of that, and I think this movie does a great job of it.
Yeah. Oh, here's our answer. Yes, the movie did look upscaled. Okay.
Now I might have to get an IMAX ticket.
Another ticket for Mike, the great Gambino.
You have to be quick. It's only in theaters for so long. So
yeah, you'll have to make it a priority. Saw it last night and was blown away.
You want to give a huge shout out to the great Gambino for his review of Motuniverse, dude. That was an incredible.
Yes.
That was awesome.
It was incredibly objective, and thank you so much for attending. We really appreciate it, and you guys rock.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, last thing. Thank you for coming to our video game panel because I remember seeing you two, and you guys had the most interaction. So Sean and I really appreciate that. So thank you guys.
And I doubt he's watching, but a big YouTuber came that I was talking to. His name is Charlie, Emergency Awesome. He's got to have 1 million subscribers.
He was there.
And he was there. Oh, Emergency Awesome because of Marvel. Of course you do. Charlie from Emergency Awesome.
I didn't know he was at Motuniverse.
He was there, and I actually sat with him in the audience before the Revelation panel, 5 minutes before, and we were talking, and he just wanted, to be part of the fever, and he's a Masters of the Universe fan, not like we are, right?
I was gonna say he did a Masters of the Universe review, and I was like, oh, this is kind of odd, but he knew a lot of the lore. He collects swords, apparently, so that was cool. He
was lucky, too, because he got a day early on the embargo. The embargo was Tuesday morning, and he did it 24 hours early. But so, Charlie, thanks for coming out, and it was so awesome to see you there. Dario just came to say hi. Seeing the movie tomorrow, and I can't wait. Good to see you, Dario. We haven't talked to Motu Thunder. I'd like to see the Evil Horde if there was a second movie.
That would be awesome.
And then the Snake Men in the third, and then the Snake Men kill the franchise like they always do.
That's right. See, in action figures, if they make a sequel, what do you guys expect or want to see in it? See, that would be a spoiler question, because obviously what we talk about means it wasn't in the current movie. So
I want to
talk
see
about
more
that
He-Man.
next time.
I want to see more He-Man. I want to see more Master Universe.
well,
More
Oh, but-
characters, yeah, for sure.
but guys, just so you know, there's plenty of He-Man in this movie. For the people who haven't seen it and worried about it, plenty of He-Man.
Right. When I say it's an origin story, that doesn't mean it's not He-Man until the end. He's He-Man a lot of the time.
They
Yes.
get to Eternity as quickly as they can.
And he becomes He-Man as quickly as he can. And then, like anyone, you get new powers. You got to kind of learn how to use your new powers, right? We got the Family 3 account in the house. Family 3. Guys, in Dublin here. I saw the movie twice on opening day, and it was better the second time around. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
What a movie. Probably going to see it again on Sunday. Awesome.
Nice.
Jay, I think you're going to feel that way too, buddy.
Yeah, and you know what, guys? There's so many of you in the chat, and thank you guys for joining us. Unfortunately, I think we do have to start moving on guys, thank you so much for all your comments. I mean, guys, it's amazing the love for Master Universe.
I know we got to move on. I know. Oh, geez, it's already an hour and 15 minutes.
That's why
I
I said
know.
we got to sort of move
All right, real quick. Lasters of the Universe. He was at Motuniverse. Saw the 7 p.m. last night. Got myself to the Light Up He-Man Cup, Castle Bucket, and 3 swords. And yep, Castle sold out by the time the movie finished. Sold to
If you want to
display.
send a sword my way, I won't be mad at you.
Oh, jeez. Listen, you 5, 6, 7 movie tickets bought a whole row. Don't you start asking for charity. JT James, how come they didn't do any McDonald's or other fast food? I don't know. Probably
That's
because
a good question.
Mandalorian.
I was really expecting, Mandalorian did Burger King, so I thought for sure McDonald's was going to do Motu.
I think that the the Star Wars is going to take the lion's share of toys in like restaurant things. I think it's just going to happen.
Klinsky's in the house. Good to see you, Klinsky. Went to the world a movie premiere there. That's awesome. We're going to skip through. Good to see you, Vincent Lee, 1995. Very good. Lord Supreme. Ultra Magnus. He-Man was dope. Yes, we agree. We're going to skip through. We talked to Eric Patterson. Seen it last night and it was a good time.
Amiga, Cammy, Glenn. Maybe hit those up real quick.
I think we talked to Amiga, but
we did talk to Amiga, yeah.
Mega Gamacy, Skeletor, Mortal Kombat. Oh, spoilers. Let's see. We didn't talk to Fedagen. It's good that only 15% or so is. Oh, okay. Sorry, we're just trying to keep away from spoilers, and I think that's about it. So should we talk about for now some news, guys?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, let's go for it.
For all your comments, guys, we really appreciate it.
Yes. All right, so let me pull up. There's a website, and let's see real quick anything to touch upon. Let's go ahead and share screen. Sorry, guys, I should have had this set up. And here we go. Away we go. Let's add to the stage. Okay. Hey, there's a He-Maniacs live going on. Oh, all right. Prime One Studios announces a Masters of the Universe movie He-Man statue in 1/3 scale. Have you guys seen this at all? You see the video? Maybe we could.
I did see the video.
Yeah.
So 1/3 scale. What is that like? 2 feet, 3 feet?
Yeah, something like that, 2 or 3 feet.
Well, like if he's 6 foot tall, it'd be 2 feet. Yeah.
Right.
And he's got a like Castle Grayskull base, which is ridiculous. Whoop. I lost it. And it looks like it's interchangeable, meaning
Well,
way
that's what I was
holding.
gonna say.
Yeah.
Is he posable? They show with the sword there and then the sword in his hand.
Yeah, so let me hit. So I think I have the tweeter head He-Man on Battlecat, and you can switch out like the sword for the shield. You can switch out some of the arms and stuff like that. So I think usually with these, That's what you can do. But I imagine these Prime 1 Studio statues, guys, are expensive.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the hot toys, figuring out how the hell I can get those. But
Is it the one with like are they actual statues or are they made of vinyl? Because like I know that they have these ones where you can like they look super hyper realistic, but then they're also very like they're actually made of latex or something like that. Is this a latex statue or is it an actual like statue?
What I'm used to from Prime 1 is statues, but I don't know for sure. The only information they gave is that pre-orders would launch soon. They shared this on social media, and it was crafted in 1/3 scale. So good question. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay. So what else would we have here? We have Fisto and Goatman are best friends. It was a great shot that they shared.
that was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, what a great pick.
I'm still wondering what that crap is on Goatman's face. I just don't understand what that's supposed to be.
It's just tattoo. You know, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a war paint. You know, like in Braveheart, half of his face was blue. That's kind of
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it is a war
similar.
paint type of situation. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Braveheart. So Mattel Game Studios releases Skeletor Until Next Time, a Masters of the Universe runner game. So this just came out today. I think we broke the news, actually.
That was yesterday.
The Skeletor meme is now... Oh, never mind then. The Skeletor meme is now a video game. Well, this is a surprise. The overwhelmingly popular internet Skeletor meme has now become a mobile video game available to play now. Check out the game trailer. Let's play a little of this trailer.
Is that canonical then?
Riding Panther is cool.
That
Yeah. I like how the trains look like a tack track.
Yep.
I love the fact that they keep showing characters, but they don't actually show them in the game.
Yes.
Well, they're like power ups and stuff. So when you're playing, so like he does this
Oh, is it
whole
coin?
where it runs off.
Oh, okay.
It says until next time, and then the game starts. And it's your typical runner game, right? So you're running.
Yeah. I love it that you
so
say
right
a meme
now,
and then you run. You know?
I have Spikecore and Beastman as like power ups when I'm playing.
I
right
got
now.
you. I got
So
you.
you use them. It'll tell you like, so if you jump in midair, you can do a big jump with Beastman. If you double tap, you can destroy obstacles with Spikecore. So you have these power ups from different villains, and then there's different obstacles are different heroes. So like Man at Arms, I think, is that attack track train coming at you, and like he's the one operating it or something. I don't know, but that's kind of.
That's
I
cool.
saw Too Bad.
Yeah, there's
here
a
we
Too
go.
Bad one. Yep.
Choose your villains.
Yep. So you can pick different villains for different power ups.
Double. That's cool.
It's fun.
So
I played
this
it
one lasts
yesterday
for-
a couple times, but
Yeah.
it's very, you know, it's your runner game. They've had those for a while, so it just kind of gets repetitive.
Okay. What doesn't get repetitive, at least for me, is Fortnite. Official promotional video for the upcoming He-Man, She-Ra, and Skeletor skins for the Fortnite game has been released. So let's play this video. Do you guys have you played Fortnite at all?
I have not.
I have no idea.
No.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I think for a while it was the most popular game in the world.
No, I'm not saying it's not, but
I'm definitely aware of Fortnite. They even had a He-Man and Skeletor when Revolution, or was it Revelation or Revolution? One of the two, when they first came out. They had a He-Man and Skeletor on
no, well, not for the Battle Royale. So Fortnite has grown. It has Fortnite Lego and has different games, and it has like little creator mod games. And there was a He-Man and Skeletor creator mod game. But in regards to the large Battle Royale, the fun part, where you're running, sliding, picking up weapons, and want to be the last one to survive, they never had a He-Man or Skeletor skin until now. People have been chomping at the bit waiting for this for years. And it's fun, guys. And in the beginning, it was a little more for kids. Like the sprinting wasn't very fast. But now you could sprint, you could parkour up buildings. I mean, it's a really universal third-person shooter. And what's great is you're fighting, you could be He-Man, right? You get the skin and you're fighting Thanos and you're fighting John Wick and you're fighting the band Metallica, right. And Batman is there. And it's all these different themed skins that have come out. Isn't
there like a place where you can go and there's just concerts and you just stand and dance in the concert and stuff? It's like,
well, that's
what I mean. You're not even fighting, you're just hanging out.
Yeah, I only have done the Battle Royale. I've never actually gone for concerts, but yeah, there's crazy amount of stuff. It's like Ready Player One. Just that whole combination of so many IPs. You could run into Jason from Friday the 13th, and you could even do transformations. If you're whoever the woman is that turns into She-Hulk, you could play the lawyer and you could hit a button and transform into She-Hulk. It doesn't change your health in any way, but it's a fun thing to play as. So I would definitely try it out, guys. The game is free. So see if you like it. Or not.
I just want the Dragon Pearl of Destruction. Just give it to me right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Come on. Limited run games. Come on.
I would argue that probably has impacted negatively Masters of the Universe. Meaning if that game was out already and came out in April like it was supposed to, I think it would have encouraged a lot more people to actually go see the movie, So it's a shame that thing was delayed.
Yeah, but I got people talking, so I just want to play it. I really do.
Okay, so access denied.
Access denied.
You have been locked out due to many attempts to access a file that doesn't exist.
What the heck?
This might be what you're dealing with, Jay, because this is also HostGator. Holy crap!
What was it supposed to be? Do we know?
Oh, wow. I'm locked out of He-Mania.com.
What?
That's crazy.
I actually have a meter right now, 1 minute and 56 seconds.
What the
heck? Wait. If I'm a site admin, please click unlock me.
Well, don't put your password in front of it.
Yeah, I know. Jesus. I have never witnessed this before. Holy crap.
Okay, I gotta get my charger because my battery's about to die. I'll be back.
I was gonna say, you got to get me as a admin on here so I can go through these comments while you're doing stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll just wait the 2 minutes at this point. Let's see. What else do we have in the comments?
I like Fedigan says we can say doing my part on that Stormtroopers.
All right. Well,
then where's the guy at the end going, I ain't doing shit.
Fedigan says, oh, nice. Critic score went from 71% earlier today. 90% sounds good as of now.
Critic score I thought was at like 70 something. It went down. That's kind of a bummer.
Oh yeah. The article we were about to read was, I think, 76. Was it?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I want to say.
But here's the thing: the sample size was a lot smaller. Now it's grown a bit bigger, but it doesn't matter. It's still well above what I think people were expecting. I think a lot of people were expecting this to be like a 50, right? But man, it surprised a lot of people, and we can probably talk about that right now. Like the crazy thing about this is a lot of people who originally, when they first talked about Master Universe, even, and I'm in that camp.
It's at 72 right now.
I'm in that camp. I was the first one to say, I'll believe it when I see it. And
the 87 movie has a 21. Damn.
I think it's changing people's minds. Like this movie is really starting to change.
Yeah, audience score is 90. How do I add to that? I gotta sign up for Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. What a weird thing. All right.
There's probably some security settings in your hosting package.
Yeah. So critical rating day 1. Masters of the Universe stands tall on early access screening day with a Rotten Tomatoes certified fresh score of 76% with 97 reviews counted. So yesterday afternoon, today marks the first day the general public.
AJ.
Oh, damn it. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry, guys.
What's that?
Okay, today marks the first day the general public can see the most powerful man in the universe in theaters, thanks to select early access screenings scheduled for Wednesday, June 3rd. And as it stands at press time, the new Masters of the Universe movie stands tall with a critical rating of 76% with 97, make that 98 reviews counted. The audience score has yet to contain data. So roughly, probably when the show ends is when it was measured, and that was at 76% then. And now you're saying, Mike, it's 71?
72. Yep.
Okay.
So there you go. 72
and how many
for audience?
How many reviews counted?
134.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's not the direction we want to go. But from 98, and usually it fills up with like 300. Yet they do the arithmetic advance because they did certify it fresh, and based on I guess the algorithms, they don't believe it'll dip.
Well, apparently there's a 90% audience score, which accounts for a lot. You know what I mean? 90% that's a huge number.
7290 is not bad. Right.
Well, it doesn't count towards the Rotten Tomato. That's only critical. And there's a lot of Rotten Tomato movies that have a high audience score. But then, like Batman v Superman was that way for the longest time. Had a high, like 70, 80%, but the critical was somewhere around the 30s and 40s. So there's a lot of times where the audience does not agree. But unfortunately, the critics decide if it's a fresh or Rotten Tomato. So...
But it's fresh. Certified fresh.
Certified fresh. Okay. This one we don't want to click on, but this article says, quote, "My prosthetics guy did me a solid," end quote. Upset that blank is not in the new Masters of the Universe movie? Look again. Travis Knight says, keep your eyes on the background.
You actually see it in the trailer, so I don't know if that's not even a spoiler in a sense. It's in the trailer.
Really?
They show that scene in the trailer, right? And he's in there.
Okay. To be honest with you, I haven't found this person yet, so you'll have to show me offline. But basically, keep an eye on the background is what Travis Knight was saying. So, all right. So next up, we have the new Kids Core Masters of the Universe movie Battle for Eternia 2-in-1 play set is finally revealed, plus a new Skeletor figure. I guess it's Disco Skeletor. But
I just watched Jay's video on this morning.
Back in February, we discovered a new playset coming to the Masters of the Universe movie Kids Core First One's toy line. Titled Battle for Eternia, this playset listed in the product calendar of the Southern Hobby distribution website indicated it was a 2-in-1 playset. Well, now it's been revealed thanks to Smith Toys Tour and the awesome The Dark Knight Skeletor on Instagram. Follow him on Instagram, everyone. Plus, there's a brand new Skeletor figure. Check out these images, plus this very cool diorama. So, Jay, you just talked about this. What do you think about this set, buddy?
I did a video this morning. Technically, I did a video last night. I was live last night. So, a couple of things. First of all, fascinated that this is a conjoined playset. I don't think that's ever happened before, right? Where Castle Grayskull is on the left and Snake Mountain is on the right. When you close the clamshell, It literally is like, each of the sides of good and evil. So there's a lot of theming involved here. I was fascinated that it comes with not only the pedestal of the power sword, but also it appears to have the throne of Skeletor. So that's really neat. And one thing that is really going to be debated for a while is, where does the playset begin and where's the playset end? Because there's a lot of opinion, at least in my chat, that the playset is only the 2 clamshells.
Right.
Right.
You can actually see the division right there where it's like it's like someone set it on that diorama.
Yeah. So basically the diorama is a custom diorama. And the just like those 2 Kings of Eternia, that's a custom diorama. That doesn't exist.
That won't be for sale.
Right.
Wouldn't that be amazing if it was, though?
That would be so
Phenomenal 3D printed, I can guarantee. Kenzo, where you at? 3D printed.
But a lot of people right now, and apparently Smith's Toys or someone else has it up for pre-order, but no pictures. So yeah, there's a lot of questions. And then of course there's Disco Skeletor. Where does he come in? This is crazy.
Right. Does he come with the castle?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that'd be great. A castle exclusive. Yeah.
So that is is there a secret sorceress that we're not seeing right now? That would be really cool.
Could be.
I think we had a price on the distribution. Let me see. Do I link to the original article? Yeah, we do. Back in February. So let me go back into the February article. Let's see.
Yeah, wasn't it like 120 something bucks, which I could see.
I thought it was I thought it was like $99. Let me see. I have a link here.
That makes me think it's just that clamshell for sure. You're not going to get all that crazy mountain for Snake Mountain and
I think
bridge leading up for $99.
I think all that mountain range and the bridge. Yeah. I think those are custom.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
Here we go. Let's see. Oh, you got to log in to see prices.
Hasbro.
Why is it Hasbro?
What the hell?
Oops. Yeah. I believe I saw somewhere it was $99.99, but yeah, unfortunately, when you see it surrounded by all those dioramas, you think, I asked the same question. I'm like, are all these available? But no, it just seems to be the clamshell, like you were saying, Jay.
Now, here's the other thing about this playset, because I've done it. I'm pretty sure everyone's done it. The way the clasp is, it's actually more of a traditional Master Universe clasp. For Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull, meaning you can actually pull it apart. The newer versions of the Castle Grayskull playset and Snake Mountain playset, it's actually got a metal rod down the middle. So you gotta actually pull that metal rod out. But if you look at the clasp, the way it is on these two, it's actually more of what's
they
called,
clip into each other.
Yeah, they actually clip into each other. It's not really it's not a full pin. So
that way, basically, you're getting 2 for 1, right?
You're getting 2 for 1. You're getting a double playset, which is awesome.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's return to the chat, guys, and see what anyone's saying about the playset and anything else that we've covered so far. So let's remove this real quick. And let's see. Okay. Ryan says, I've ordered the original Prime 1 He-Man and Battle Cat statue.
Oh my gosh. How much is that thing?
Yeah, have a look at it. That's much better. Non-movie.
Ryan is not the biggest fan of the movie. he's been harping on it for a while.
Here's your question answered. These statues are polystone. J&D does not medical grade silicon. Okay,
cool.
So
very cool. So you can break somebody's face.
Try, yeah. So Masters of the Universe Classic said, I always presumed that white was milk on Goatman.
Yes,
got milk?
I have no comment on that. I'm choosing to abstain.
Remember those old ads in the early 2000s where it was like
celebrities? Yeah. Got milk?
Even that had its connotations.
Yeah, let's see. All right. AJ, tell us about your meeting, Travis Knight. Did you get much time with him outside of the little interview? Not outside the press junket. The press junket, I was with him for maybe a total of 9 minutes, but I was able to talk to him, I guess, for 15 minutes at the after party at the premiere. And then I did also see him during that Guinness Book of World Record breaking drone display. We were only a few feet away from each other, but I figured Travis got way too much AJ that, and he was there with either his wife and his girlfriend, and it looked like someone from Escape Entertainment. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to insert myself. So he saw I was there, and, he said, hey, I know you, but, other than that, so probably the best conversation was the heart-to-heart at the party. Where there was no camera and it's just two fans talking. And immediately I could tell he was just like us, guys. He was just like us. It's unreal for him to be working on this project. And if you watch the movie, it shows that, man, he's a lover of this stuff. Look, we got someone from Ireland. It's John Brooks. Hey guys, wow. Greetings from Ireland.
It's awesome.
Oh,
good to see you, John.
Was there ever a Minecraft skin? I think there was Roblox. Not Minecraft. Maybe you guys know for Motu?
You can build He-Man in Minecraft, I'm pretty sure. You can build Castle Grayskull. You can build anything in Minecraft.
It was definitely in Roblox, though. And that was official. Let's see. Motu needs to get the mini season treatment in Fortnite. Imagine a Castle Grayskull. Yes. So since you guys don't play, often like when there was the Mandalorian, there would be like sets from the show that's inserted into the play field. Or if it was Predator for the month, you could go to the Crash Predator ship and you could go explore that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there's a good chance with the He-Man stuff that the map will maybe have a Castle Grayskull that you could go and fight in for the season. So yeah, that would be really cool. Let's see. That stale Fortnite video basically sums up everything that went wrong with the current state of Motu.
They're trying to appeal to the younger audience. A lot of people from 2000, basically, that's how their introduction to Motu was, that stupid ass meme. But
it was.
You got to embrace it. At least they're aware of who these people are now, and they're learning to love the actual lore through that. So
and I was saying this earlier, does that mean that this is somewhat canonical now? I mean, like now it's actually in official media, you know what I mean? It's not just a meme that exists online. Now they actually have remember, right? And I think it was a missed opportunity not to reach out to the creator and just let him say those lines. I think that would have been great.
Oh, Isaac Wells that does all that.
Yeah. Kenzo's in the house. Yo, what's up, gentlemen? Hello. Jay, don't leave, Jay. Let's see. Oh, geez. Masters Universe Classic. Mike, while you're reading comments, scroll up to Mossman Sean talking about how he watched 12 Tasks and loved it. He's still looking for permit A38. So many wonderful people in this community. They're all wonderful. They all watch 12 Tasks except Mike.
Motu movie 6 times, but never the task.
Give Mike a break. It's only been a year. He'll get there. Let's see. 70% and above should be good in everyone's mind. Yeah, let's hope it stays above 7%. Kenzo says 3 more hours. I finally get to see the movie. Oh, that's awesome, Kenzo.
In about 2 hours, I'll be heading that way.
Keno says IGN gave it an 8. That's right. I was happy to see that.
In the comments, though, it cracked me up because everyone's like, they gave She-Hulk a 9. And it's like...
don't read the comments, man. You can just get lost in that.
I really do appreciate a lot of people who are saying if you're already if you think you're going to hate the movie, then you're going to hate the movie. So there's nothing you can do. Like that's really what it ends up being.
And I think it was the IG, or was it Joe Blow? There was one review that you really started out and you thought he was going to hate it, and he ended up loving it. Let's see. Happy Motu Thursday, everyone, from Alex. Happy Motu Thursday. Let's see. Oh, we got another one from Facebook. Matthew Carter's in the house. Hey, He-Mania, I'm glad you enjoyed He-Man Masters of the Universe. I myself have watched clips of all the surprise scenes in particular. A scene where the cast dances to a tune of What's Up and with Nick and Camila in it. Okay. Yes. Yes, there is a post by Camila Mendes that eventually some of the other cast shared that does spoil some things that might not be a huge spoiler to some, but would definitely have been a huge spoiler to me. It depends what it means to you. So I would definitely stay away from now all of the even authorized social media until you see the movie.
Right.
Tomorrow's Friday. See the movie, and then you could watch it all and get back to it. Well, Batman v Superman was fan fiction trash. Yeah, I was just bringing up Batman v Superman where the reviews were bad and was a Rotten Tomato, but the audience reviews were really high up. Right. There's lots of.
I didn't mind it that. I mean, it's a bad movie, but
I thought it was great. I thought it was great. It was just they took scenes from multiple different books but the best scenes were definitely where, Batman suits up and does his thing. I think that's really, and that's not.
I was going to say
that's not
would you say Martha? Like that kind of just like.
Oh, that's right. Spoil everything there, Mikey.
What was
the movie's been out for like 10 years. Are you kidding me?
I know.
And that became a meme. That Martha meme. That was great. Another movie comes to mind. You guys know Death Wish. There was a remake with Bruce Willis. I don't know if you guys caught it. And the critic review was something like 13%, but the audience was in the 70s. They loved it, and I loved it too. And there were some great lines. Like there's one, people saw it already, or it doesn't matter. There was one scene where he kills someone by kicking a car jack out from underneath, and the car falls on him. But he's like, "Are you going to kill me, man?" He goes, "No, Jack will." And then he kicks it.
Those are those one-liners that those Arnold one-liners.
No, Jack will. Jason Tully, seeing it 4 times this week. He's giving you a run for your money, Mike. Taking different friends, 12 tickets total. Yes.
Let's get this thing. Let's get it. Let's force a second movie, boys.
Yes.
I think he's tying me on tickets then, because I'm going 6 times and then I bought that row. So yeah, it was about 12 tickets total.
Yeah. Rob in the house, or RoboRem. Critics are starting to bomb the movie. It's frustrating. They are saying it has too many jokes and is making fun of He-Man, I guess, or filling fun of He-Man. Manliness.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? Actually, it's not as bad. Like I've seen some of the negative or the more negative reviews, and it's only really some people who are just absolutely were never into it to begin with. You know what I mean? They were just waiting to pan it. That's basically how it goes. But I don't think that it's getting overly bombed. I mean, right now it's still at 72% from what I
cracked me up. I saw one guy that says, like, do we need a He-Man movie in 2026? And it was like, do we need any movie and ever? What kind of comment is that? Like, how stupid. I love
Matt Hatter did a reaction.
Oh, that was brutal.
For what was his name? Lou guy.
He shows a picture of him.
It's like, you're gonna believe this guy?
You're gonna let this guy tell you what to do? And it was just so classic. And it's classic Hatter. And it's true. And the thing is, Hatter works in Hollywood. He's a writer. Again, writers are actually, commenting on this, right? But it's you know what? Sometimes people have a persona and they stick to it, and that's just me making my own statement on that. But at the end of the day, you know what? This is a movie where whatever age you are, there's something to like about it. And even they say, some of them say, "Oh, it took a while to get its footing, but once it did, it was okay, but it just didn't quite make the mark." It's like, you loved it. It's just it's like freaking Batman. You loved it. You just don't
go see the movie and make your own decision.
Exactly.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
Well, I was watching a review the other day of Christian Harloff. He used to be from Schmo's Nose. I don't know if you remember those reviews, but
I think I remember.
But yeah, he's a very popular guy. He's been around. He's an industry guy now, and but he was saying stuff. And Mike, you just watch this. He was saying stuff that there was too many jokes, and they wouldn't let emotional moments rest. Like there was an emotional moment, and they'd cut it with a joke, and they'd cut all the emotion out of it. And after watching it last night, I'm like, what the heck was he talking about? We're not going to talk the emotional scenes, but there were emotional scenes that played out for a long time. And I actually thought of Christian Harloff, and while I'm watching the movie, I'm like, what movie did he see? Because there is nothing being cut from jokes. Now in Thor Ragnarok, when what's the world of Thor called, Mike?
Asgard.
When that blows up, Karg makes a quick joke, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's cutting the emotionalness. I mean, I forget what his joke is.
But it was he's like, oh, well, we'll have to rebuild, and then all of a sudden it just explodes. He's like, oh, maybe not.
Yes. So for me, that even though I love that movie, it cut the emotional resonance of that, but that didn't happen in Motu. So sometimes I don't even understand the movie they saw. I mean, I appreciate the different opinions, but I didn't see any sort of emotional underpinnings being cut off by jokes.
I saw a critic say that it was afraid to be Motu, and I was like, how is it afraid? Like, these literally look like the toys come to life.
Yeah.
How is it afraid to be Motu? What movie did you see?
A lot of people, a lot of fans have always wanted to see a Frank Frazetta type of Master Universe. They've always wanted to see that ever since, because a lot of people who really, saw the very first mini comic have always said, this is what I want to see. I want to see this. Right. And it's like, well, unfortunately, the a lot of people grew up on Filmation. A lot of people. Right. Even our good friend Carlos from the Badass Reviews, he's always like, oh, I love 2000X more than Thing because Filmation was really, really silly. Well, that's fine. You know what I mean? But when you see all the media, right, for all the memes that are out there, it's almost always Filmation that actually rises to the top in terms of that, right? You very rarely see any memes coming out of 2000X. And the thing is that our culture right now is very much based on meme culture. So, you know what, they're going to go with that. But at the end of the day, there's something for everybody. There was a lot of great action in this film.
There's nods to 2000X in the film. There's nods to the 87 film. It covers a lot of the different versions of Motu, and I really, have to give it a good applause for that. Like, it really covered a lot. I mean, Torak, that's not even a spoiler. Torak, the big statue he was in the first trailer. That's like so awesome to see Torak in the freaking Motu film.
I think Jay nailed it though with 2000X. I think some people don't like Filmation, and but they do love 2000X, which is great. There are some 2000X diehard fans, but because they love 2000X and they want 2000X, they get disappointed they don't see it and don't go in with the context that Travis Knight has come out and said they try to emulate Filmation as much as they can. And that's the way it should be judged. Not that it doesn't look like 2000X because that's what you want, but does it look like Filmation? Does it act like Filmation? And he really scored in regards to behaving like Filmation.
Here's the real thing about this. And you know what? A lot of people are realizing this now. When you first see a film and you go with expectations of whatever it is that you're expecting. And then you don't get that. A lot of people just come away disappointed. But then years later, and this is just the way, rose-colored glasses, whatever. But years later, you look at the film again, and all of a sudden you notice different things about it, and you realize, wow, for what they were able to do, that was actually pretty crazy, right? So years from now, we might actually see a lot of people just coming back and say, you know what, I watched it again, and now I'm thinking, I should have given this a better chance. But at the end of the day,
that was me with the 87 film.
Yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, the reality is Master Universe is back in theaters. And honestly, go watch it. Make up your own freaking mind. And at least give yourself the chance to make up your mind. You know what I mean? Because, again, if you don't watch it and you just keep saying stuff about it, then you know what? You've never actually given yourself a chance.
When you said that, AJ, I was like, wow, that's very Hollywood of him.
I must have misspoke. I didn't even hear myself. It was either a wife or a girlfriend.
Wife. Yeah.
Sure
the way you said it was so quick that it's sort of came off of that way. So.
Got to restream Bumblebee sometime. Yeah, Bumblebee was a great movie. I really enjoyed it.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Wasn't He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Dragon Pearl of Destruction delayed? Yes. I was hoping it'd be released around the film's release. Yes, it was supposed to be out in April, and instead, summer.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably gonna summer to them is like latest of August. I'm sure.
Actually, yeah,
maybe even at the end of the day, winter. It might actually end up being like September or something like that. You know,
I do think it could hurt because I do think there are some people that would have just picked up the video game and played it, and if it was cool, that might have inspired them to go see the movie where they wouldn't have normally. You know, video game is a whole different audience,
it is.
Yeah, and I'm sure Mattel isn't pleased with that at all. Let's see. We also have could have been another reviewer for She-Hulk, Mike. That's what Fadagan says. Yeah. Haters often don't realize that there's maybe 20x people at IGN who do reviews. Oh, that's true. Glenn says, how many days do you think it will take after Friday for them to put all of the best stuff from the movie in TV spots and trailers and try to get more people to see it?
We were talking about this earlier. They're starting to release a lot of other things right now just to keep people's interest. I do think about it, in parallel to like episode 2, where quite literally after about a few weeks, they started showing Yoda jumping around like crazy when you really weren't supposed to see that. Right? It was supposed to be a huge surprise. But the reality is that these things do get people back in seats. So it's like anything. It's a knee-jerk reaction. So look, once it's in theaters and people have started to see it, it is what it is. And
there's a lot of TV spots going on right now too. I mean, I was just watching the morning news here, and there was I want to say at least 2 times where Masters of the Universe commercials came on. It was just on CBS.
I think at the end of the day, we don't look back, whatever happens, and say Mattel and Amazon did not promote this film. They promoted the heck out of this film.
They are spending a ton of money.
I've never seen any other film have that kind of promotion.
Spending like crazy. Like, you think, Chinese theater, whatever. No. It's crazy how much money they're spending on this film. It's absolutely bonkers. So, yeah, fingers crossed that it finds its audience, because if it finds its audience, I've said this a couple times already, it will get a sequel if it finds its audience. Like I think that they're hoping for that too. Travis Knight keeps talking about how this is the way I would do a sequel. You know what I mean? And that's awesome.
Bobby Digital Collects, I'm not going to bring up your chat because it's kind of a spoiler in regards to character names and stuff, but I love that aspect, to be honest with you. And yes, I think it does imply that, what you're saying, or what you're asking. So that was at 442, guys, if you're curious. I just don't want to bring it up. That was Bobby, and I think Bobby Digital Collects first comment. So just wanted.
Dang it, Bobby.
Let's see. The Masters Universe Classic is bringing up UHD and Bruce Lee, and we're going to skip that for now, buddy. Just because we're getting so many Motu-related movie stuff here. After Glenn says, after Friday, how many days do you think it'll take for Amazon to we already got that. I'm sorry. Brelly Ghost says, Skeletor, Marlene, He-Man, why did you say that name?
Why did you say that name?
So Scary Movie is 32% rotten.
Can I just address Bobby's comment real quick?
Go for it.
So Bobby, I highly recommend going to classics for this. Go to the characters you saw in the movie on Masters Universe Classics, right? So I'm just going to show the back card of one, right? So go here, and there's this little yellow bio thing. Look underneath their name that they're given in the movie, there's another name. And that kind of answers that question that you have.
Yeah. There are plenty of characters that are just like Man-at-Arms. Their real name is Duncan.
Yes.
So you don't hear their names as often enough, but they do have actual names.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of like
think of it like Air Force pilots. You know, we have Maverick. That's not his name.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's not.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, Jace? Spoilers. Let's see. Krypton in the house. No problem, guys. I will send you a Revolution panel and extra con footage. Absolutely. Oh, Krypton. Is that Jamie? If that is, you're the best, buddy. Oh my gosh. And I owe you some messages. It's the messages has been crazy.
In my defense,
Yeah.
because I know what everyone's saying. In my defense, I was stuck at the registration line, so I couldn't even set up the camera.
It was really crazy.
The registration line, I could not leave.
Oh,
Like Mike left to do opening ceremonies and something. I could not leave. There was that registration line. It was impossible. It was impossible.
We weren't attacking you, Jay, at all.
I'm just putting it out there.
Okay.
As a funny aside, I'm literally saying that
I think there was enough coverage that if people send us the videos and we just put up what we have on the Motuniverse channel, I think people will be satisfied.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Did we record the Revolution panel, though? The Revolution, Jay? With our camera?
I believe when I finally came in and actually set up a camera, I had Gary doing a lot of the stuff. So I got to download it all and I got to start uploading it. So we'll have a chance to look at it this weekend probably.
Okay. Matthew Carter on Facebook says, my favorite episode of the 80s cartoon is She-Demon of Phantos. Wow. And my favorite part of the episode is when Skeletor makes the Queen of Phantos thinks He-Man is him, leading to a scene near the end of the episode where Skeletor stands next to He-Man and the Queen, says, what evil is this? Two Skeletors. Yeah, I can't do her voice.
So hideous.
She encases them both in what material was that? And only the most powerful man in the universe can break out of these chains. Is it like a spin-off of Phantos? Phantom? Yeah.
Right.
They get that special medal from that place.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how
Man at Arms needs the special.
That's why they were there. They were there to bargain a deal to have that material for the Royal Palace. So.
And when He-Man disguised himself as a slave, that little robe he would wear went right up to his undies, and it looked like he was.
Don't they go into like an Iron Maiden almost to hide?
Oh no, he was put in an Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
And they were like, he can never break out. It's stronger than you, He-Man. Yeah. Oh, that was the one episode that we saw. What was his name? Oh, with the hand. Chopper. Thank you, Chopper. That's right.
Or was it Chopper or was it what's his name? Strong, because Chopper was
Strong Arm. Not yet. Chopper is the Jitsu name. Yeah, Strong Arm.
Strong Arm.
Thank you. The Backrooms hype is over. I don't know.
I
don't know.
Talking to Kenzo just the other day, he's taking his kid to go. It was a trade-off. He's taking his kid to go see Motu today, so that he'll go see Backrooms with his kid this weekend.
It is Jamie, by the way. Okay, Jamie is awesome, Jamie, and I owe you a bunch of messages. My DMs are blowing up right now with so many things. So, but things are going to calm down. But Jamie's been awesome. He's sending us photos. He's sending us videos. Great guy too, by the way. And such a pleasure to see. This is what I mean that was so great about Motuniverse is I got to meet these awesome people that, and now I know is Krypton, and you put the faces to the names and everyone is so nice. It's like a family and it's just, and Jamie's one of them. Warren says, seeing Motu again on Sunday with my partner, She-Motu. Nice. Is that her nickname? Or her handle? She-Motu? Yeah. Nicotronis. Backrooms has been leaked to the web for over 3 weeks now. I don't see it making an impact. But didn't it just make an impact last week?
I was going to say it was like number 1 or 2.
No matter what, even though things are leaked, a lot of people don't know how to find them, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. But at the end of the day, it's a movie. Horror movies always do well. That's just where they are. They attract a certain,
especially those indie ones for some reason, like creepy indie freaking horror movies
these days. Yeah.
So Last Years of the Universe says 3. Oh, by the way, Last Years of the Universe, I learned this. He told me that he gave himself that name because he feels like he was the last fan to come back to Motu. to join this community. So that's where he came up with the name Blasters of the Universe,
Interesting.
But I have a feeling the movie's going to bring in a lot of people back into the fold. Yeah. So you will no longer be the last.
Yeah, seeing all these toys in Target and stuff again, I'm sure there's guys that are like, oh, what? I forgot about this. And
yeah. 3 showings so far, 13 tickets. Dad took me to 87, and I'm taking him with the fam. Krispy Kreme, Motu Dozen in tow for his 80th birthday. Bless his heart. Oh, happy birthday, Dad. 80th.
I wish we got some of that here in Canada. Like, we're not getting any Denny stuff. We're not getting Krispy Kreme stuff. We're not.
What was the one? Sean posted a picture. It was some like folding Castle Grayskull. I didn't even know where that was from. And I never heard of it. Like Zappies or something like that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then he went to a theater that had Motu, the Havoc Staff stir stick for his drink. And I'm like, bro, I'm going to need you to get back and get drunk because I need like 4 of those.
I think they're serving those stuff at the Alamo Theater as well, those drinks and stuff. So that's where you can get those. But yeah. But Jay, I agree with you because the Denny's is forever away. Krispy Kreme is an hour away from me. Yet Mike, I think he just stretches his arm to the left and grabs the Krispy Kreme, right, to a Denny's burger. I mean,
Denny's is only like 5 minutes. Krispy Kreme's a good 10, 12-minute drive. It's not.
Yeah. It takes a 5-minute drive to go meet Dolph Lundgren. I mean, you are living
He's
in
coming
the area.
Next week. Apparently he's supposed to be at a Total Wine again, so I'm going to try to meet him next week. I literally, hold on, let me go show something off here because I just picked something up.
I got to start bombing out. It's 5 o'clock over here, guys, and I got to get back to work. So when Mike comes back, I think we'll pretty much, for me anyway, I'll have to.
So I picked this up because I'm going to have him sign it.
Love it.
That's awesome.
Love it. Oh my God.
Right.
That is awesome. I would love to frame that with the new Wings of Fate comic,
Right.
Yeah. Side by side. That would be really cool.
39 years in the making. That would be so freaking cool.
So Mike, you got a couple more minutes to read comments, or do you guys all?
Yeah,
okay.
I got nowhere. I got till 2 more hours, and I got to go.
Well,
I obviously want to get some lunch. I want to get some lunch, and then I got to go to the movie.
I'm gonna bow out.
We love you, buddy Jay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Even though you're dealing with all these issues.
Yeah,
that's a Motu fan, right?
It's life. I mean, like regular life and regular jobs, they get in the way sometimes. So unfortunately, clients need help, and I've got to service those clients. But guys, first of all, thank you so much for of course Motuniverse. Everybody who came to Motuniverse, thank you guys. I rocked it, and we're going to be doing it in 2027. So we want to see all of you guys there, and please watch this film, enjoy this film. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to anybody out there. The noise is noise. This is a Master Universe film that was made for us. It was made by a fan. It was made for everybody to really remember what Master Universe was all about. And honestly, MGM Studios and Amazon are really putting some weight behind this. And of course, Mattel is putting all their weight behind this. This is something which, at the end of the day, no matter what, Master Universe is back in 2026. And let's keep it going. Let's get another movie out of this, because stay in your seat, because the final scene is something you cannot miss. Anyways, guys, thanks. Huge shout out, of course, to the He-Maniacs. And don't forget, we're going to be doing the Eternia 4 very, very soon. So the next episode's coming out. So we want to see.
I wonder if we want to do that live. We'll have to talk about that.
That'd be fun. Why not? We did. I put it out there in the world.
Yeah, sure. We'll have to talk to Shane and see what he wants to do. So, all right, love you, Jay. We'll see you.
Love you guys. Take care, okay? We'll see you
later.
Right. And, of course, good journey, everybody. And I'm waving.
Nice. That's what do you call your call tag, call line?
Apparently.
Yeah.
I signed that on people's stuff.
Now it's forever you, Mike.
Yeah, right.
In my opinion, Scary Movie looks too epic movie-y. It looks like a bunch of Family Guy film reference cutaways rather than a good satire. Yeah. I don't know. The trailer looked good to me. I see that the rating, the Rotten Tomatoes rating isn't good, but especially a movie like Scary Movie, I would look at the audience rating, to know if I'm going to like this.
Yeah, critics are going to dig into that.
Yeah, those parodies.
Yeah.
So I don't go see comedy movies in theater, fantasy, sci-fi, adventure, and action. Next one after many Motu screenings, Supergirl and Disclosure Day. So Fidegan, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, doesn't go to comedy movies. Yeah, I was kind of the same way. You know, it's like comedies, do you need to really see in the big screen, right?
It's fun when it's a good comedy and you get like a big laugh from the audience. But then there's
That's
those people that laugh at the, I hate to say it, but like the stupid parts where you're like, that wasn't even that funny. Like, what the hell?
Oh, the guy that laughs too much.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It kills the joke. Like the joke is still going, but he's laughing through it, so you can't really underhear things.
Yeah.
Honestly, so like, there was parts, at the premiere that I missed because there was such big cheers and such, like, there was lines that I was like, man. So it took me till last night. I finally got to hear some stuff, and I was like, oh man, that's awesome. Like. So that's another reason why I'm going so many times, because you get those people that, it's their first time. So you got to understand, like, they're cheering, they're going crazy. And it's like, there's people still, there's dialogue going on.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, movie theaters really became event film areas. It's funny, if you look back in the day and like you look at the top 10 movies back in the 80s and 90s, and you'll see stuff like Rain Man was the #1 movie of the year, and Pretty Woman, was like #2 of the year, and yeah, it was a whole different time then, where Footloose, and now those movies would never be
it's like the blockbuster movies now.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna let Thor out of the bedroom. He's like over here whining like crazy.
Ryan says Harloff nearly made the Motu movie years back, but he wanted to do it right. Okay. Well, his version of right? Because this one is my version of right, but I'm a huge Filmation fan, so it really goes in regards to what your tastes are. But I did not know that Harloff was working on the Motu movie, so maybe he has some.
Is that Grayskull script where it was very Lord of the Rings, dark fantasy?
Yep.
I mean, I'd love to see it. And I'm honestly, look at Fall of Grayskull too. Like, that's going to be the film for you. So Daniel Benedict is making a really cool, kind of very dark, serious Motu movie. So look forward to that.
Yeah. Warren says, seeing Motu again Sunday with my partner. She likes Motu. That's awesome. And my wife does too now, after the movie. She really enjoyed that movie. I'm so excited.
Oh, is that she Motu? He just forgot to put in the word like, so he maybe corrected that.
You probably. Yeah. Janie's in the house. Hi, Janie. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're almost done, but I'm glad. From Facebook, good to see you. Yeah, the comedy series got worn out after the 4th or so. Yeah, but now it's like there's this nostalgia because the original cast left the Scary Movies, and now they're all back.
Yeah, all the Wayans brothers are back in it.
Yeah, so they have their own bit of nostalgia for the fans of those movies. Mighty Comics and Collectibles just got out of the theater, assuming for Motu.
Yeah, right.
Here we go. Kiss Mike Ritz, Florida. Christian Harloff attempted to make a Motu movie back in the mid-2000s. Why not? Actually, now that you're mentioning that, something was triggering a thought. He wanted to be dark and gritty version, so he's jealous that Travis Knight stole his movie. Okay. Yeah, I generally like him. I like watching his stuff, especially Schmo. Was it Schmo Snow? I think. Back in the day, but I was just surprised when he was saying that the emotional moments didn't breathe. They were always cut off by comedy. And after watching it last night, holy crap, did it breathe. You know what scene I'm talking about, Mike. Yeah. And there was no cutting off. Ryan says, I still prefer the original version, but love Filmation 2 and accept that is the most popular cartoon. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to love Filmation. You just have to accept that this is the version Travis wanted to make. And you just go in that way. And then you can't, and then it's if you go in that way, understanding that was the goal, it's hard to like criticize it saying, well, why is it a little cheesy in some parts, Oh, Mossman Sean is still here. Some critics will also gain more traction by their negative takes, unfortunately, so they may not like anything publicly. Yeah.
It's true.
That's a good point.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah. There's a channel called Midnight's Edge or something, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's exactly who was talking about. It was so cringe.
Okay. So I posted my thoughts last night after seeing it a second time, right, on social media. And then someone posted underneath and said, Midnight Edge said it was cringy or what have you. And then it said,
"Are you?" Same comment.
And then it said, "Are you sure you're a fan?"
Wow.
I didn't even reply, but
wow.
Are you serious? Here's a picture of me at the movie, seeing it a second time. I have He-Mania.com shirt, He-Mania.com hat. You're on the He-Mania.com Facebook post, and
yeah. No, my guy says Midnight Edge says it's one of the cringiest movies ever seen. You must be into some weird ass shit.
Yeah, I know. You know what? That you just got to giggle at. And
this guy follows me and is like a Motu fan. So first off, F you. Like,
oh, don't say that.
I'll say it. You're gonna tell me I'm into weird ass shit.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find the comment.
The same. I'm sure it's the same guy.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Roy. Is it Roy? Okay, yeah. Roy says Andre from Midnight's Edge said, quote, "It's one of the cringiest things he's ever seen," end quote. Are you sure you're a fan, AJ?
He quotes that he's a super fan, but okay. Okay, guy.
Are you sure you're a fan? Oh, man. Yes, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty freaking sure I'm a fan.
Definitely.
But you know what? I just laugh it off. It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I'm still going to say F you.
Peter says hello. You're still going to say F you. See, I'm going to try to be. I'm going to try. You know what? I got nothing but love for everybody, even the people that say stuff like that. I got nothing but love for you, Roy. Nothing but love for you, Roy.
Man. You're Superman, I'm Supergirl, I guess, right? You see the good in everybody. I see the truth.
Oh, nuts.
I saw that trailer last night. I don't know.
Let's see. Glenn says, "I'm being greedy. There was only one scene I would add to the movie if I could, but let's hope it happens in the sequel." Okay. And pretty soon, next time we do this, it's going to be full of spoilers, and you could let us know. Yeah. And you know what? It was probably a mistake just to talk about the news. The movie is officially out in some places and coming out tomorrow. We should have just talked about the movie the whole time, because everyone wants to talk about it. Let's see. Brelly Ghost says, "It's been an IP for decades. The more an IP stays active in the culture consciousness, the more the IP will feel different to other people depending on their entry points." That's a great point. That's exactly it. So, and case in point, if the director came out and says, "I'm trying to emulate 2000X," I wouldn't go in saying, "Why wasn't this like Filmation?"
Right.
Let's see. Even though I would want Filmation because I'm a huge Filmation fan. All right, what is Masters of the Universe Classic here? A UFC event recently had a Masters of the Universe movie all over it too, and even Bruce Buffer in the main event shouted it out when introducing the fighters.
Yeah.
And then we have a wrestler with the Havoc stacked.
Not a wrestler, NBA player.
Oh, NBA player. That's what it was. All right.
Yeah, and during the NBA finals, like the NBA playoffs, they had the trailer playing throughout.
Bobby Digital Collects, you're welcome. Thank you for being a part of this community and this stream.
Yeah,
we're nothing.
I mean, that's the thing is, there's one thing, it's like if you don't know, and then I actually wrote that on the person they said that it was afraid to be Motu, and they cited some of that reasoning and that what Bobby was talking about. And I said, and I wrote in there, I said, well, the reasoning is because of this. And I don't expect you to know that because if you're not really into the lore that crazy, you're not going to know that.
Yeah. Be honest with you, there were some people that didn't know that the sorceress, back with Revelation, the sorceress, the Teela was the daughter of sorceress in, in that canon, in Filmation canon. It was a spiritual sequel to the Filmation. And I don't blame them. It was only addressed in 2 or 3 of 130 episodes.
Yeah.
as some people haven't watched since the 80s, and there was no on demand. If you went out and had soccer practice, guess what? You missed your episode. If your mom said no TV today, clean your room, you missed the episode. I mean, so a lot of people were like, oh, I didn't realize that. And they were really cool, as long as they engage and you have a conversation. And yeah, some of it, you don't expect everyone to remember stuff like that. Jay Maverick was a U.S. naval pilot.
It's Jay's new nickname now, Maverick.
Ryan, oh God, not Toy Guru's bios. Hey, you know what?
I'm not saying you have to read the whole. I'm not saying you have to read the whole bio, just the name portion.
Yeah, his legacy took a turn. Was saying that Origins was canceled. He said Masterverse was canceled too at the time, and he probably regrets that. But he did do a lot for the franchise, so just always try to keep that in mind. And and he definitely loves the brand. I'm not a big fan of all the bios. Sometimes those bios are crazy too, and I'm glad that lore has since then moved away from it. But he did do some good stuff too, and the fact that the classics exist at a time where
a lot of people love classics. I mean, that's their favorite iteration of the action figures.
Just for its depth of roster alone, it's fantastic. I mean, some of the figures definitely have been surpassed by Masterverse and so forth. Like if you compare New Attorney Evil Lynn to the classics Evil Lynn, there is no comparison. The New Attorney is better, but just the fact that they went so deep with it and they did so many exclusives, and they did Granomir, one of my favorites up there. Where are you, Granomir? Right there, up on the top. Oh, wait. We got someone else new in the chat. Animator Haynes in the house says, I saw here in the UK last night with my wife and 2 children. We absolutely loved it. I'm still feeling overwhelmed. That's how I felt, and can't wait to see it again. I had a little tears in my eyes. Guys, when this is all said and done, this is in my top 10. I love the 87 movie. It's never cracked my top 10 of favorite movies of all time. This one's in my top 10. So,
wow, that's a bold statement. I'll give you that.
It is. Well, I don't know if it's bold. It's just how I feel. It's just how I mean,
it's not even officially out yet. But yeah, you're right. You've already seen it twice, so I mean, you know how you feel about it.
Yeah, like my favorite. I love the Red Hulk, right? But then there's no way that movie. Brave New World, Captain America is going to be my top 10 or even my top 100. Even though I did like it, other people didn't like it. I did like it, but so I
guess I've never seen. Well, no, I can fairly confidently say I've never seen any other movie in theaters as many times as I'm going to see this movie.
Yeah.
So that's saying something.
Yeah. And I'll just say how I feel. Man, maybe people will laugh at me, but Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie. Episode 3. I love it over Empire Strikes Back. I love it. Now, there is some cringy moments in there,
Pretty cringe moments.
But there are some amazing moments in that movie, too. At least to me. Seeing Yoda and the Emperor fight in that theater hall. I love it. So I don't mind, even if it's against the grain, it's just the way I feel. So...
Yeah, it's not a bad film. It's definitely, I'd put it up there right after the original trilogy. It's probably the next best for sure.
Yeah. And hey, I love Predator 2 over Predator. So
that's blasphemy right there.
But I do understand it's, the majority of the world thinks Predator is the classic. And I understand Predator is an amazing film. But for some reason, Predator 2 just connects with me. And has Bill Paxton. Oh, my God. Love Bill Paxton. Go ahead, make fun of me, Mike.
Joe Schmo, cop off the street, is fighting predators. Like, come on.
Hey, actually, he's taller than Arnold, and
I was waiting for him to be like, "I'm too old for this shit."
He was only in his 40s in that film, but
in his 40s in Lethal Weapon.
Well, yeah, they aged him up. They gave him the gray, and he was supposed to be in his 50s, retirement age or something, at least for a police officer. Matthew says, I'm looking forward to watching the new He-Man YouTube cartoon, which debuts on the 10th of June. Yeah, we didn't even get to that news.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's only going to be 4 minutes each episode. It's going to be short.
Told my
YouTube.
sister-in-law to make sure my little nephew watches.
Yeah,
Gotta
but it might
get
be
him while
fun.
they're young.
I think it looks like it'll be fun and funny, and not everyone will be into that. Oh yeah, She Demon of Phantos also has Lizard Man and Strong Arm. We mentioned Strong Arm,
Internet's going
but
to
Lizard
shit.
Man.
My internet's
Yeah,
going to shit.
Uh-oh. Again?
Yeah, I keep freezing. It's like after 2 hours, it's like, all right, you've had enough.
Yeah. So Lizard Man, was in I think 3 episodes in Filmation, 3 or 4.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but
The
Strong
very
Arm was
first episode.
Strong Arm was only in 1. Burley goes, how long has He-Mania been a website? 5 years. Dun, dun, dun. I was always part of the He-Man.org, the original, the forums, all that stuff prior to that. So I've been there since Busta Tunes, James Etox, Filmation website. I donated. I had 2 different user accounts on He-Man.org, and I donated with both of them. Then He-Man.org started falling apart. And but 5 years. 5 years have I been running He-Man.
I mean, you basically took the baton once
Yes.
He-Man.org was going to go under, and they decided to close it down. And you're like, well, let's get something up. So,
Yeah, for a few years there was no community. Oh, thanks, buddy. There was no community hub, and it was the only reason why I have Procrustes right there, the classics Procrustes, because someone said, AJ, right now you're the Procrustes of the community. Because he would hold Eternia together from underneath,
right.
because there was no place for people to go to congregate other than social media, right? So, but then, but for 5 years. And let's see. Is there anything else we want to cover? Because I know it's 5:23. It's a little late now, and Mike's internet is telling him time to go.
Yeah, I just need time to go get some lunch before I go.
Yeah, and
I got movies in an hour and a half. I'm already getting like that excitement built, and it's my 3rd time, and I'm already like still getting the ooh, I'm gonna get to go see it.
Pedro says Motu needs US. We want sequels and need a cinematic universe. Jeez, that would be the dream, right? Go watch the movie massively. Talk to everyone you know. Take your family to the theaters. Eternia needs all of us. Only we have the power. Very well said. I don't know. Should we end on that one here? Maybe we should end on that one. I know we have so many more comments. Guys, you've been great.
Brelly, my dog's name is Thor. I can answer that one real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Brelly,
Will
you've been
Netflix continue the cartoon? We have no idea. We hope so.
I suspect it'll be continued one way or another. I suspect comics, but we'll have to see. You know, especially as it gets later, guys, it's very hard to continue something that's been out of people's minds. And I think the new canon is the movie canon now. So unless they, but I think just like Skull Island, there is a path in comics.
Right.
Make sure everyone. I'm sorry. Make sure everyone rates it on Rotten Tomatoes. Yep. Go ahead. What were you catching?
I was gonna say, Master News Classic says he doesn't believe me that he thinks I'm a Flintstone fan, but I don't remember what we were even talking about there.
I don't know.
I am a Flintstone fan. I
didn't love the Flintstones. I watched it when nothing else was on. Matthew Carter,
but the cartoon.
Another episode of the '80s show I liked. The sorceress tells her origin, and Teela finds out that She-Ra is her mother, leading the sorceress to touch her forehead and wipe her memory. Yeah, that's
that's the episode. Teela's Quest.
Teela's Quest. Thank you. There was also another great episode, The Origin of the Sorceress, which tells the sorceress's origin. Did we talk to Mr. McLothin? Not Lovin, Loven. Quite different from McLovin. I've been seeing how Adam fights against toxic masculinity. I'm like, dude, Adam was a F-up soy in the cartoons. I would definitely people need to re-engage with the Prince Adam from the Filmation cartoon. He was not a fighter. Teela could disarm him in a minute. And he wasn't a hero other than his heart until he turned into He-Man. But he had a great heart. So, geez. Micah's still with us. When I read that other script, I was dreading it becoming a movie. And like the dark stuff, it's almost like he was trying to copy Batman Begins, where Zodak is training Adam as a master student. Yeah.
I read some of that. I mean, it's been almost 20 years since I've read it. And again, like, I didn't bring it in here, but I bought that Teela book and I posted this morning and I'm like, it's 314 pages. I'm not much of a reader, so
Yeah.
We'll see what happens there. But yeah, I read some of that, probably like, first couple pages of the script when it was leaked online. This was like 2008 or 9, and it was interesting. It was very dark.
Yeah. Gareth, or is this pronounced Garth? But from Facebook, howdy, hi, good to see you, buddy. We're getting a lot of people from Facebook.
I would say Gareth.
Okay. Gareth is
Lyles.
right.
Oh yeah, Damian Priest. He was talking when we were talking about a wrestler with the thing. Damian Priest did rock Skeletor's outfit, and the New Day had a He-Man and Skeletor gear.
Oh, nice.
There were some WWE shout outs to Motu.
Those who are complaining and criticizing must love the Dolph Lundgren movie, but that one was the worst. I did see what was his name? The big Jeremy Johns. He showed he had the VHS copy of Masters of the Universe 1987, and as his credibility as a fan, he didn't like Masters of the Universe. He said it was fine when drunk or when drinking, whatever is. I like Jeremy Johns. He didn't like the movie. To each his own. But I don't know. But I also love the Dolph Lundgren movie, guys. So I don't know.
Yeah, I almost bought it on Laserdisc for my second thing for him to sign, but the Laserdisc isn't going to be here by next Thursday, Saturday.
Oh, you mean those huge Laserdiscs?
My dad still has. So my dad's best friend growing up worked for Pioneer. So we'd get like really cool shit from Pioneer, and we had a Pioneer Laserdisc back in the day. And I had we had like Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. We had some weird Mark Twain claymation that still like traumatized me to today. We had T2, which was 2 discs, like literally in the middle of the scene, it'd stop and it's like insert disc 2. I'm like, what the hell?
Sometimes you'd have to flip it and then put it. Yeah, like Dances of Wolves. I remember that was like 4 discs or something like that.
Right? Yeah.
But I remember at the time it was the first time you could watch movies in widescreen.
Mm-hmm.
And it would always be that pan and scan. And it's like, look how much, that was the first time, because my father had a Laserdisc player too. And that was the first time I learned that you were losing so much on VHS.
Right.
Like 30% of the picture, And my dad had one too.
Nice. Yeah, my dad was going to get rid of it. I'm like, don't you get rid of that thing. Like, I'll take it and put it in my storage unit. Like, don't you do it.
Jinx Caliber, yo! I just got home from seeing the movie at my local theater. They had early showings for today, and I had a blast. Yes, Jinx Caliber. Pedro, hello from Portugal. Good to see you, buddy. Jason Small, hi boys. I hope everyone's doing well. Does everyone know the latest box office projections for this opening weekend? We talked about it a little. It's not good, but let's see if we can change that. We have the power, right? Wasn't that just said? Saxy G Gaming. I gotta say, I'm so disappointed. The UK has 0 merch for the film. Yeah, we talked about that. Sorry to hear that. You're gonna have to look for the secondary market, but just at least you got it. France is not even showing the movie in theaters. Yep, they're only gonna get it streaming. So, Glenn says, I accidentally stumbled into that Superfans live stream this morning and didn't know about his views. Oh, Midnight Edge he's talking about. After watching his ranting and bleeping, I quickly left. Oh, man, yeah. Oh, here we go. Toy Guru. Ryan says, Toy Guru is a good dude. I'm not going to be butthurt over this claim that the line would end. I agree. I have nothing but love, and don't forget the good stuff he's done for the brand.
And that's the same thing for that Midnight Edge. Like, he's got his little minion followers, apparently, that are going to go spam our comments. It's like, whatever, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Animator Haynes, did we talk? Yeah, the Eternia song is constantly in my head. Yes, complimentary of the sweeping visuals at the beginning. I know it's become the anthem. It will be the anthem of this brand. 2 years, 3 years ago from now, it's, say they don't even make movies. This is going to be the anthem. It's going to be.
I feel like that should win for Oscar for best score. Like it's
so
there's
good.
been nobody that's been complaining about the score. Like the score has freaking just been amazing.
Yeah. Steven's gonna see Motu with his wife tomorrow in the UK.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, guys. I think the messages just keep coming in.
Right? They just keep coming in.
Guys, you've been amazing. Wait, Damien, did we talk to Damien? I don't think so. It's good to see you, Damien, in the house.
Yeah, we got someone I just saw watching from Scotland, Damien. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Wild Dave? I still have my latest players. Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
My dad's got it somewhere. It's in our garage, I think, now. Or my brother might have taken it to his place.
You know what? Guys, we'll run a He-Maniacs tomorrow as well. I don't know if Mike or Jay can attend. We'll just run it. Everyone wants to talk about it. It'll be another non-spoiler. We'll just throw out the time. We'll throw it up. And Mike, if you want to pop your head in, tomorrow I have the movie at 1 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. Other than that, I'll do it in the morning. Earlier than that.
Yeah, we can do a morning one.
Yeah, I'm just good. Yeah, we're going to pop it up, guys. Another live stream tomorrow, just because there's so many people that just want to talk. And it won't be about the news. It'll just be talking to people in the chats. Yeah, because everyone's excited. And thanks, John. That was really nice. So thank you, He-Mania, for preserving the He-Man universe. It's not just He-Mania. It's everyone. But thank you. It's Jay. It's Mike. It's everybody. But there was a time at the slow period. It felt like I was the only website, even though there are people that are just still carrying on social media. But regardless, okay. Another He-Maniacs tomorrow, guys. We'll throw it up in the morning. People can pop in. You know what? Maybe we'll let people join. We will let some people join even in. If they have something to say, if they want to be on camera, pop in. Okay, great. All right. Until then, thank you everyone for joining. Mike, you got anything else you want to say or going on or nope? Okay.
Go see the movie, make your own decision. Just what Jay said, don't listen to the naysayers. If you're a fan of this property, go at least give it the support it needs, because Motu as a general, we want this brand to grow. We want more toys. We want more cartoons and more movies. Go see it and make your own opinion.
Yeah. And Kenzo is going to see it for his first time there. It's so funny. It's so weird that tomorrow's opening day, and
yeah. There's so many of us because we're He-Maniacs, for Christ's sake.
Yes.
We're going to see it before.
Yes, absolutely. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. And on behalf of Mike and Jay and myself, we'll see you next time. You know what to say, Mike?
And we're waving.